she a say Che, nigga, fuck you think she gon' break down, I don't get a Chanel. Get her back home, I'm giving her hell. Truth or dare, I don't kiss and tell, bitch, I go nuts like Chip and Dale. Sorry to death on the tall bar, she wanna talk my head out, she a lot y'all. I thought you ain't no shotgun, ride shotgun with a shotgun in a hot car. Little bitch gon' cut on YouTube, hey bitch, she thick like Nunu, baby, I do shit like Mewtwo, you cool until you go cuckoo, yeah, hey.
What it do? EJ, did you press? Yes, I see. Yeah,
that's what we doing. See, man, always living in the past, bro. Man,
saying. I was making sure.
Damn.
Sure. What it do to break down crew? Wade Gang Network. It's a network. We got a lot to talk about tonight. I thought my stuff was going. Y'all know what I did?
What you do?
I really need my ass whooped for this, but okay. So yesterday I had so much going on. You know, we got this event, No Way Out, the intake next week, right? So I'm trying to get. You know, we just came off fire ass dividing fucking content. All right, I get home. Of course, I work. I'm off. You know, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm getting a desk for the computers for, you know, to do the shows and everything, trying to set trying to be like EJ and sick, you know what I mean? I'm trying to, you know, got my little brick wallpaper and shit. I was trying to do all of that yesterday. That was going to be my project for the nighttime because I think better at night. The desk comes, right? And you know, with Walmart, yeah, it was a cheap desk. I don't care. It was a little cheap desk. But I should have known better because it was a cheap ass desk. I pull all the pieces out. I got them all on the floor. I'm ready to work. I'm like, okay, woosah, you know, just finding my zen. I'm pulling up I'm getting the, you know, all the little pieces, the screws and shit, and go with it, right? Then I look in one of the packages. I said, I don't know. You know how they got the little wrench thing, the little, you know. I'm like, I'm looking for that. But then I see the screws. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker called for a Phillips. I got a tape measure. I got screws. I mean, I got nails. I even have a hammer. What the fuck? I don't have no goddamn screwdriver.
What?
Don't make sure.
Salute, Smoke. Why you ain't shoot up the depot or Lowe's?
It was 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, damn, yeah. You was ass
right. So I'm mad as hell because I'm like, bro, why everybody got a Phillips screwdriver at home? Like,
you could use butter knife.
Why everybody get quiet when he said that?
You can nigga rig it. That's what they call it nigga rigging, right?
No. But see, where it goes, the parts that it go in, the butter knife is too big. It's way too big. I was thinking I could probably use one of my smaller steak knives or something like that. But I'm not fit to kill myself. I wasn't gonna draw blood. I just was like, listen. I was so mad. Yo, I was so mad that I didn't have a damn Phillips screwdriver. Like, I was really perturbed. I was mad about that shit. I laid on my couch, turned off all the lights in my living room.
Depending on what kind, if you got like a mailbox key, some shit like that, you can use that.
Or you be nigga rigging shit for real, and not for nothing.
Or you had like a wire hanger. You got one of the wire hangers, and wire
hangers.
Yeah, yo, you ain't got no wire hangers.
Yo, no, nothing about that movie.
Y'all niggas.
Hell no. No wire hangers. No wire hangers.
Y'all niggas wild.
You talking about Mommy Dearest?
Yes, actually, I do have a mailbox key, and it could have worked. You know what, Savage? Why the fuck you didn't tell me this yesterday? Like, why you didn't call me?
Now it's your fault.
God is good all the time. I don't know.
All the time, God is good.
I'm hella mad. You didn't tell me. Yes, it is a late rehash. We're gonna rehash. We're doing a real rehash of the Divide and Conquer.
Everybody else can do recaps. We're doing rehashes.
Rehash. That's what we do because we're the RBE media crew. I got bars. Anyway, shout out to everybody pulling up in the chat. Please share the stream wherever you may be streaming from. Intake 2, No Way Out next weekend. We'll get to that too. But let's get to this rehash. We will have Charlie Clips on at 9 p.m. So let's go. What we doing? Get into y'all shit. Let me do what I do.
Well, you know what it was. Divide and Conquer 2 in the blue room. Man, it was like a whole rack of motherfucking battles. I saw it was some good rounds. I saw some good rounds. It was a lot of shit going down. It was like I seen somebody get 30 and still get a 2-0. It's a wild weekend.
Okay, so what we're not gonna do? We don't publicize the viral moments. It's about rapping for female battle rap. Fuck all that dumb shit.
Yeah, why would you just say he was referring to that, Wing? Just like, right? I mean,
hey, because I heard it. Did you not hear the bars that he said? I'm just making sure. All right. What it do, Smoke? What it do, Yo-Yo?
It's a move.
Caution in the building. No Way Out, May 20th. Big K. Blade. What did I just tell you? We ain't even talking about that. No, you got it wrong. You spelled Tato wrong, is what you did. Now, Blade, you are a man of many things and many things when it comes to women anatomy. Don't act like you ain't never seen a rap.
In the lecture your life right now. Stall him out, Wing.
All right, so what battle we starting with, man? What battle we start?
I mean, we might as well start right there with them 2 rounds.
No, what we're gonna do is start with the one that's K. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay. Let's start.
With 2 rounds.
Okay. So, I didn't know that was going to end up being a 5-round battle. You know what I'm talking about? That was a 3-2. You know what I'm talking about? But we're going to talk about what SK.
A 3-2 is crazy, EJ. 3-2 is crazy. Yo.
We gonna talk about the 1SK K Venom versus Profilini.
Yes, sir.
K Venom.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all take this one. This one I did miss. I was at work at this time.
You ain't shit.
Damn.
Ray.
I was at work.
No, it was just 2-0. It was just one. No, never mind, Blake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt y'all.
Man, it started off, EJ. How you see it? How you call it?
You know how they'll when you sometimes you watch a boxing match, you say I like both boxers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Profilini, definitely came out, and set the tone for the event. He was aggressive. He was bar heavy. And K Venom, man, he kind of did the same thing he did with the intake battle. You know what I mean? He one of the shortest guys in the room kind of took command of the room when he rapped. You know what I mean? Like, and it wasn't a bunch of gun bars or whatever. It was, slick wordplay. It was name flips. It was schemes. Like, that's a fire young boy right there. You know what I'm saying? So I edged that battle to K Venom. Like, I think he definitely did his thing. And Profilini, like, when I say I edged him, I mean I just edged him. Like, you might think it's a different battle if you watch Profilini second. You know what I mean? But I think overall, I would give it to K Venom.
Yeah, I could see that. It's one of those things where sometimes in battle rap, it's all about who goes first. And sometimes, unless you overkill a nigga when you go first, if you bounce around even, the second person usually gonna win just because you get left with that lasting impression. So it's one of those things that if you gonna go first, you gotta overkill it. You gotta have some shit in the tuck where it's one of those things where it becomes like a Rex versus Eel, where it is you can just debate it for years, but you gotta bring that level if you're gonna rap first.
Mm-hmm.
Sick, you got anything to add?
I mean, just great first battle to start the event off. I like K Venom a lot. You know what I'm saying? Something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of got that short man complex with bars. You know what I'm saying? Kind of got the, you know what I'm saying? Kind of got a J Breed approach. A little nigga with aggression. But I think both of them were snapping. I mean, I don't really think it's a loser in this situation personally. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're on the rise. I mean, this is another testament to what RBE has and what they're building. I mean, buckle up for safety.
So Wing, what's your take, Wing? You the queen of the 1SKs. What it do?
Well, first off, they're in the intake. They're no longer in the intake, actually. They were the 2 performers of the night for intake 1. So basically they got the incentive to be on the next big card. So that's what we did. We put them on Divide and Conquer 2. This battle for me, I mean, I actually gave the battle to K Venom, but I feel like probably actually both of them did wonderful. The reason I gave it to K Venom was because ARP kind of pulled the Jedi mind trick and a whole okie doke. He was on live talking about this was an unlimited round.
Mm-hmm.
Profilini was like, all right, well, you know what, unlimited, you know, he attempted. And where I feel like he kind of fell short because he attempted, K Venom came well prepared, and, you know, with the extra round or with the extra minutes, he definitely took it. So that's why I gave it to him. However, again, shout out to both of the guys. They're both stars. K Venom is definitely, you know, I've been talking about him on Twitter forever in the spaces. Y'all make sure y'all show up to our spaces too. RB spaces, we do at least 2 spaces a week. But get to know the fellas, get to know the ladies. You know what I mean? But K Venom, yeah. Y'all look out for him. Not for nothing. He's actually the brother of Death the Kid, not blood, but they from the same camp. So y'all make sure y'all pay attention to that boy. Got a future.
So look, speaking of like unlimited rounds, right? What's your opinion? Because my opinion on unlimited rounds is always less is more, because I feel like there's a tendency where dudes overwrite and they really end up stretching the product. Where if you shorten that round and you give me 3 solid minutes as opposed to 5 of it, to me it's gonna sound way harder, because if you got 3 minutes of straight haymakers and just back-to-back punches, and you don't stretch it too much, it hits way harder than somebody that raps twice as long as you. Because see, sometimes what I don't like is people that automatically get someone around just because they rap like 5 minutes longer. Because I've seen that in a lot of battles, where just because someone had a long ass round, like them DNA rounds from a year or 2 ago, where people would just say he won a round, like when he battled Av, and he rapped for 20 minutes. So, like, nah.
You know what? I agree with your point. When you do stretch your work too long, it does make it hard for anybody to like really say, okay, they can point out more dry spots that you had. I think, speaking that you said that, I think in my opinion, this is what hurt Show Off in the battle with Chef Trez, is that he rapped a little bit too long, and it was like he had like dry spots or whatever. But I mean, unless you're doing something like what Briz did, or what Briz did versus Loso, or what Tay-Rock had did in that 1 round versus Bad News, you can go if the punch is just constantly just going. But on the flip side of that, it could be something like how Bricks rapped longer versus Surf, but Surf punches was a little bit more rapid or whatever, and you know, so when it comes to long rounds, it's 50-50. Like it's really 50-50. So you just gotta know how to.
Mind you, that Bad News Rock battle, Bad News actually rapped longer than Rock.
He did.
Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Shout out to Madison. We bringing Madison on as one of our guests.
Peace.
What's good, bro?
What's up, everybody?
We were talking about K Venom.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh yeah, they got you. Hold up, I can't hold up. I need to something muted. I need to get the headset.
Okay, we're gonna make sure.
Let me get this.
That was my fault. I
gotta get this headset real quick. Hold up.
Right, I'm sorry. I didn't give him the link beforehand. We had a whole 20 minutes beforehand, so that's my fault. Okay, hold on.
But so what was the next one? Let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
I saw that comment. Was that what that was meant to? Yeah, that was weird.
We can't keep it pushing. Lala he be trolling sometimes. So that's why I told him to relax.
Yep, we did.
Lala be blocked in this motherfucker.
Yep, you're right.
He said gonna get blocked in this motherfucker.
Blockety blocked.
Hey,
Xbox here say.
To the next battle.
The next battle.
Yeah. I was hearing background. My fault. So let's get into the joint wing.
Zay versus Bree, right?
Zay
okay, Zay versus Bree. We'll do the on-site one first for sure.
So
how y'all calling
it? Zay versus Bree. How y'all calling that?
EJ, kick it up. How you calling it?
Oh, you put the pressure on me. Let me say this. Bree was definitely Bree, right? And when you look at the battle, you know, when you watch it, because I didn't make it there in time, my flight was delayed, so I didn't get to see that one in person, but I watched it again. And when you watch it on camera, which is an awesome watch on camera, like that man, that footage right there is gonna be crazy when it drops, because that the way Avocado and them filmed it looks great. But Zay has kind of leveled up in the way he's putting his rounds together. His punches are hitting harder than they were before. Like sometimes he would have setups that were good, but the punch might not hit as hard. And so like we have been saying, that Zay has been sparring with, you know, Coach, and you could really tell it kind of paid off. So
yeah.
So when I watched it, I gave it to Zay on the first watch 2-1, but the battle is really, really close. You know what I'm saying? And I think the reason why I might be giving it to Zay is because it seemed like he had more material than Bree did. I think he rapped probably maybe a little bit longer on every round than Bree did.
Like I was also going to give it to Zay. I feel like Zay has that little bit of an it factor where when you watch him, he grabs your attention. I feel like Zay actually has the potential to be that next level. Like when I was talking to him at the event that we was at in PA, and he gave me the Hitman vibes, like early Hitman. I feel like he will be able to pull that type of energy once he really hones it and locks in. And I feel like he can really take it to that level because I feel he has that it factor. So I really think that Zay just like with a little honing, tweaking, and he just needs that one moment, because everybody needs that one moment that just makes everybody say, "Yo, I fucks with him." So when you get that moment, I think Zay's gonna take it to the next level.
I would agree.
You muted. You muted, Ray.
Oh, I'm gonna keep mine short and sweet. I thought Jay Breed was Jay Breed, man. I think he was dope, but I'm gonna get a battle to Zay. I agree with you, Savage. He definitely grabs your attention. EJ also said the same thing. Like, he grabs your attention real quickly. I like his style. I definitely can't wait to see more of him and see what he does. And I will also agree, he does give you like early Hitman vibes or whatever. So I had Zay winning this battle 2-1.
For me, the Breed that I saw wasn't better than the Breed that I saw versus Show. I mean, it wasn't like a level down, but it just wasn't at that level. You know what I'm saying? It to me. And it felt like, especially his third was short to me, as opposed to, I felt like Zay's third was spectacular in my opinion. Like he had everything. He was punching, he was scheming, he really was firing off on that third round. I mean, I gave the battle to Zay. I mean, it's a dope battle. The way Avocado shot it, but I mean, that's Avo. We know what he do. You know what I'm saying? With these type of battles, you know what I'm saying, when he gets the prep and prime for stuff like that. But as far as the battlers go, I mean, like I said, it's really another victory for, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, the Bricks, RBE, new, you know what I'm saying, Breed still fire, but Zay just showed you that he's gonna be one of those ones.
I mean, it's divide and conquer. So, you know what I mean? It's definitely, that's what we're here for essentially at the end of the day. Madison, you want to chime in?
Yeah. With the
You're a little
Turn the
low.
mic up.
Turn your mic up.
EJ, did you?
louder?
Yo, Red Man, turn it up.
Did I do what?
One more. Hold on, EJ.
Can you hear me now?
What'd you say, sir?
Can you hear me now?
A little louder.
Can you go a little louder? All right. Might be. Shout out to the chat.
I see some intake.
Nah, you muted.
You muted.
You muted.
You hear me now?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah.
you go. There you go, sir. There you go, sir.
At that. Yeah, like I was saying,
Fuck your shit.
with Zay and Bree, because going in, I had, I think a lot of us, I don't know if I could say consensus, but a lot of us had like Bree getting the 30 going in, just because the performance and stuff we've seen from Bree. I know I'm biased. I'm from Virginia.
I didn't, but this is how I feel.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know EJ. I know.
He said a lot of us.
Okay,
I know.
Madison, be careful. Be careful. All of us say, be careful.
But for real though, I feel like they stepped up against each other. They really stepped up against each other. I told Zay after that battle, because I was standing right there, I told him I had to shake his hand. I said, yo, this was the best you I've ever seen. This right here was different. I appreciate you. I like that. I like that.
You know what?
And
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Madison. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm about to say, with Bree, I feel like Bree did this 1-2. He really gave Zay a good challenge. And I really like the fact that they kind of got a little bumpy and it really was a real battle. Beforehand, you wouldn't even tell that they was cool.
And they was brothers.
If you didn't know them. If you didn't know them, you wouldn't have known. But yeah.
Absolutely. EJ, and it's funny because I actually spoke with Coach today. Like, this is my first time actually speaking to Coach, like in an actual, conversation, because I was, and we'll get to that, but just to give a backstory, I really don't talk to any of the battlers especially with battles like this. I don't talk to them because I don't want to hear rounds. Like Bree to tell you, I will hang up on Bree. Like, I will hang up on Caution. I don't want to depend. Well, when she was in Chrome tournament, I really stayed in tune with her, but I really don't like to hear their rounds when they're battling each other. A lot like ARP, because you want to be surprised, but actually I don't want to be biased in basically telling them how to handle, how to come about, how they should strategize for this opponent in these cases. Like, I don't know that a lot of people really understand what these battles were. ARP, shout out to Caps, because ARP was actually on Caps' show the other day, and he was basically speaking about, giving our flowers, Lawrence and I flowers, in regards to how we move with the intakes and the bricks. The bricks have been groomed for this moment. Like, this is what they have been groomed for this moment. It is nothing like coming up with somebody building a brand inside of a brand and trying to build on your respect while keeping the unity, brother, sisterhood, integrity intact. And I'm going to expound on that when we get to Pain and Coach. But anyway, I was so like, when I heard, because EJ was the one who told me, but when I heard about that, it was like, they did it. They cracked the code.
Yeah.
They cracked the fucking code.
Yeah, they definitely did.
What Zay was supposed, this is what Zay needed.
Yeah.
This is what he needed. And by goddamn it, nabbit, yeah. So kudos. That's all I can say. I'm a proud.
Yeah, Zay just tuned in on Facebook. So just like I said, Breed 30. Okay, keep going, Wayne.
What is our image in the building?
Shout out Zay.
All right, so let's get into the most controversial situation.
Sweat ass.
Lady J versus Tato.
Battle. I don't know, double D's. I don't know what y'all want to consider this. You know,
Listen, right.
let's get into it.
Hey, they was almost voted rounds of the night. They might be the
Listen, right.
Hey, you want to start it off, Madison?
Yeah. Hey, look, that's the consensus though. But look, I say this battle was a body that Tato needed, pun intended. You know what I mean? Yeah. But
wow.
He's
gonna do that to Tato like that? Wow.
But this was, I think, the one thing that she needed to really push her over the top. Like,
what it do?
My nigga, appreciate you, bro.
Shout out Butterfly. Salute.
Shout out to Butterfly.
Right, Bada. Right. But you know what? I'm gonna wear my representative hat, and I'm not gonna go in too bad. But yes, shout out to Butterfly for that. Let's go.
Rice game.
For sure. I still got my hoodie. Quality hoodie. I need to get that joint when they come back out.
Fire. But yeah, this was Tato's much needed stellar performance, because she got everything. She got all the extras, the personality, the charisma, the talk, the energy, and with this performance that she had, and regardless of which even if you take whether she won or whether she lost, and she definitely didn't lose. She went in there and did her motherfucking numbers. But whatever you're paying attention to, you come out of that battle, Tato had the performance of her career so far. And it was like all eyes on her now. It's all eyes on her now. Because what she about to do next? Who next?
Right.
So yeah.
Listen. It's only up from here for Tato, right? She had a chick exposed to titties. Somebody got exposed to coochie in the next battle. She
made her come out her clothes. She had to do something while she was rapping. While Tato was rapping.
But that was a body. That was a body. And then she exposed her body. Yo, it was a good night. That was worth the pay-per-view. That was like, yo, that's fire.
Who did you have winning the battle, sir?
I had Tato with a 30. That shit went down real fast. She beat that motherfucker like it was in West Virginia, and that motherfucker trying to get off the plantation. Shit out of it. Right? You seen Roots when motherfucker Toby getting his ass whooped? That's what was happening. She punched that motherfucker. Look, right. Look, first of all, it looked bad because Tato was so small compared to Shorty. So it was like she just beating the horse. Like, fuck out. Get the fuck out of her. Listen, right?
Listen. David and Goliath.
Oh, boy.
Man, she beat Shorty's ass so bad. Look, she beat her ass so bad. Shorty had to go buy some dish powder after that shit. Take it back to the 70s. Like, man, goddamn. This shit was crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm gonna just say this, man. First of all, let me apologize to Tato, because in my prediction, I said I was going to take Lady J 2-1 in this battle. Tato showed up. Tato showed out. Tato did the numbers. I got Tato 30. Even though Lady J had the viral moment or whatever, regardless of whatever you like about what she did or didn't like, people are talking about the battle. People are going to want to see the battle. So when it drops on YouTube, but even if you saw it on pay-per-view, man, like, Tato did her thing, and I'm looking forward to seeing Tato again. But like I said, I owe Tato a huge apology, because I did in my prediction say Lady J 2-1, Tato 30, man. So salute to Tato.
And then one more thing, my bad. One more thing on top of that, shit, Lady J might have actually did her a solid, because not everybody's going to want to see that battle. So when it drops, they're going to tune in for that, and then when they're hearing Tato rap, it's going to be, oh, she was rapping.
Well, and the viral moment will make them come, but definitely Tato will make them stay.
Yeah.
That's an ill ass pun, Wayne. That's an ill ass pun.
Can I just say
got bars, Joe. We got bars. She put the potato
I'm just gonna say that they usually have like the coin flip and the face off, and then the 3 rounds, and so you have a total of 5 rounds, right? But we had one, you know what I'm saying? We had one intake, the K Venom versus Profilini, right? And we had a lot of 3-round battles, but this was a 5-round battle, right? The 5-round battle.
Yo, this nigga said
Tato
fuck.
still won the most of those rounds. She won 3 of those rounds with wonderful wordplay and aggression. You know what I'm talking about? It was beautiful. She finally finished 3 whole rounds. I always fuck with her about it. Like, once you finish 3, Tato, once you finish 3, you can really talk your shit. And she finished her motherfucking 3. But let's not get it twisted. Even though the 2 rounds I gave to Lady J were the ones that went viral. She had some shit like that. That was a fire ass Lady J. No, I mean, real talk. She had that Lady JP Morgan bar. That shit was fire. Like, she had some shit. I'm not even gonna front on her.
It was a good Lady J. That's what make it even better because she didn't slack at all. And Tato was still able to still able to perform. Now you good. Oh yeah, she was still able to perform against that. So that's dope.
Go ahead, Sick.
It's kind of like Tato didn't battle a bad opponent, and I was kind of glad because Wing already know I've been on Tato since day one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually feel like she will be the best when it's all said and done. All she needed was, I said what I said.
My fault, though. I didn't mean to do that. My fault.
Yeah, I feel like she will be one of the best when it's all said and done. Like, she has everything. Only thing she didn't have was the ability to finish a round. But you got to figure, what is this, less than 10 battles? And look where she's at. Look what she just did. Look what she just
only been rapping for 2 years.
Look at this.
Only been battling for 2 years.
Look
and
at
her first year.
Look at the control she controlled in the blue room. Look how poised she was in the blue room. I'm telling you, it's only up. It's only up from her. You know what I'm saying? So I think she will be the best.
And coming from a little bit of experience myself, once you get a taste of something like that, when you rock in the room and you see how it is, when you get into your stuff and it get addictive, you're gonna want to do that again.
That's a whole fact.
You're gonna want to do that again, if not better than that. So
you finally got to see that love like that.
You see that?
You know, she's like, oh, it's what this feel like. Oh yeah, I'm about to cook you heifers now.
You find that glitch. You get comfortable.
Y'all stay
comfortable.
Y'all stay tuned. My female roster. Listen, just keep watching.
Speaking of roster, next up we got Coach.
No, that's not the next battle.
Wait. No, that's not. Nah.
Jay Slash versus Sniper, my nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go with that one? Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. Hey, we can't do the. Hey, wait a minute.
He was running straight for it. He running straight for the bullshit.
What about the wonderful segue, since we just got through talking about a body and a body, to talk about another body and talk about QB versus Robin Rhymes?
Oh.
Why y'all get quiet?
I'm trying to figure out what battle y'all doing next. I'm confused. I was trying to go in order. But...
Oh, you trying to go in order, or my fault? I was just segueing into another body. But go ahead, sir.
That actually wasn't a. We'll get to that. But I mean, let's go Sniper and Jay Slash, because me and Wing kind of had a conversation about this too.
All right, just start it off, Jake.
Oh man! Shit!
I
got Jay Slash on the. I got Jay Slash winning the third pretty clear. I got Sniper in the second. In the first one, I gotta rewatch again.
Nigga, you did all that to say that?
Right, nigga.
Fuck out of here.
Think it was that hard to call? It was a good battle. It was a close battle.
Facts, right?
It was a real close battle. I had it 1-1 going into the third. I had Slash in the first, Sniper in the second. I felt like Slash edged in the first. You can almost debate it. But I feel like Slash had some of the heavier lines in the battle. That sniper position line, that was one of the crazy haymakers. But I feel like he had a little bit more heavier lines with Sniper. It was like a 10-9. Sniper was still amazing. It was one of my battles of the night, to be honest.
Yeah,
that battle was fire.
I like the aggression, like that. The aggressive Sniper was different.
Yo, hey, what was he on, dog? I asked him, I'm like, bro, you had the sun. You out here bumping people like, what's going on, dog?
Bumping niggas and said, what was this?
Wait a minute, and then even after we was,
it was a little like it was a little back and forth for him, like they was trying to, yeah.
Like even after we was breaking it up, he was still like ultra aggressive snipers. Wow.
Okay, you know what? And I gotta be petty, and y'all know I'm petty, and I'm sorry. But I watched this battle over again the other night. J Slash, I love you. I love you. But what was the in slow motion?
Wow. That's kind of like when the teacher capping on you in the front of the class. That's crazy, Slash. You said,
it was kind of like, do I want to push him? And he was like, he was like,
So it had the hesitation in there.
Was that a push or was that a pull? I was confused, but okay. Hey, go ahead.
That was just like that old basketball hand check. You know what I mean? You know, the slight push with the, with the arm bar type joint.
It was like,
why are you giving it them sound effects, Wing? That's not helping.
She's making the scene that
right, like
crazy
come on,
like
man.
that.
Don't do my dog like that. Come on,
that's
man.
my people's, but it was kind of like the school teacher kind of came out even and was like, "Don't fight in class," and he was like, "Okay, if I don't tap him too hard, it won't count."
But if it went like that, you'd have been told, Sniper, get out of my classroom, get out of here right now, sir, with that attitude.
Definitely would have.
Who'd you have?
He should have checked him something serious.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yes, he did.
Who'd you have in the battle?
Oh, which battle we talking about? Slash and Sniper?
Yeah.
I missed it. I was driving home.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Dang.
Oh man.
But I had it 1-1 going into the third too. And I edged that to Slash, bro. Like ultra aggressive Sniper is fire. Even though I know he likes to fit a lot in, I want him to be just a little bit more patient. You know what I mean? To let some of his bars marinate a little bit, because he was cooking. You know what I mean? But the way he's rapid fire. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes you want to just, you know what I mean? You want a little bit. Even if you don't talk to him for a whole round, you want to slow it down for a little bit just so you can put some emphasis, just some soul bearing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that'll just burden your opponent's heart and be like, God damn, this nigga's really trying to talk to my motherfucking soul right now. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see more of that from Sniper, because I definitely saw that from J Slash, and I definitely see him improving. Like I said, Sniper improved as well. Like it was a fire ass battle, like that. Like probably one of the top 3 or 4 battles of the night for me.
Thanks.
I would agree.
That's beautiful.
All right, next battle.
What's next battle, Sick? You got the order?
Robin Rhymes versus QB Black Dot. What are we doing with this?
This was a good bounce back with QB, because QB had been getting her ass kicked lately, so this was definitely a good bounce back for her. I'm just keeping it a buck.
Hold on. Who been getting their ass kicked?
QB.
Not since QB came back.
That's what I was about to say. Not since she came back. What are y'all talking? What battles y'all watching?
Listen, right?
Crazy.
I'm saying she had a great battle with Caution, but for like the last year, yeah. But last year, A Ward 30'd her, 30'd her. So she just started bouncing back. So this is like where this. Like you have a bounce back battle, but you need another one to really solidify. Like, yeah, you really back, and she leaned on
third battle back though, ain't it? Or is this her?
Yeah, it's her third battle back.
What's the other one? Okay. What was the other one?
Because she battled Coleman, and then she battled she battled somebody else and she won. Who was
she battled somebody else? Nigga, I don't remember anything after Caution. So guess what?
I can't think of who she battled.
I'm going. But it was a good battle. She beat the dog shit out of Robin, yo. Man, she beat that motherfucker like a runaway slave too.
Damn.
That was like Roots Part 2. Like you had Roots 1. Roots 1 was Tato whooping Lady J. The Roots Part 2.
Yeah, there you go. Shayna
That nigga said Roots 1 and
Shayna
then Roots Part 2. What was that with what was old girl name?
Kizzy.
No,
Kizzy.
yeah, Kizzy.
Kizzy was on Kunta's daughter.
Yeah.
That bitch,
Kizzy
man.
was Roots too.
Beat that motherfucker like, give us free. She made that motherfucker say, give us free. She was there like,
hold on, y'all ain't got Robin winning.
Robin was there like, ARP, bop, 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 save me. Like, yo, it was no, all that innuendo couldn't save you from that ass whooping. She was cooking.
Damn, innuendo from the ass whooping is crazy.
Yo, I'm telling you, look, right?
That was, you know what? It kind of, because it started out like she started out kind of fire, like she had the crowd behind her, you know what I'm talking about, with the shock value stuff. She was doing the whole joint right there, but QB came out and started busting on her head, boy. It wasn't nothing pretty.
That man, listen, right?
Man, I got Robin 2-1.
Yeah. What round you gave Robin? What? Hold on, I couldn't get it out. What round you gave Robin?
Hey, he jumped off quick as hell. Hey, he jumped off quick as hell.
That's crazy. That's crazy. See, I missed this battle. I had to get me some. I had to get me some chicken because I was drained. But I'm hearing people say that Robin won. I'm hearing some people saying that Robin won.
Robin got the first 2 rounds.
Man, Robin couldn't get shit unless she showed some titties. Her ass, that shit was ass. She got cooked.
Her round was garbage.
She got cooked. Robin got cooked.
I gotta go back.
But you said she got the first 2
6. Her Ghost Rider ran out on the 3rd round, but I mean,
what?
And they said you need to be drug tested, sick.
This boy here wildin'.
You can't trust no nigga in a pure white hat. Who gets a pure white hat?
Hold on, Savage. Hold on, dog.
No, EJ's got a label on it.
Okay. Go ahead. Do you think?
You got lettering.
Yo, this nigga sick out here in the holy snapback and wild out on y'all niggas.
Not the holy
snapback, baby.
So listen. I'm
a big holy snapbacks coming out.
This just me. But I thought Robin had some stuff, and then she had like a lot of spaces and pockets that was like she had a lot of dry spots. I ended up giving this battle the QB 2-1. Like that's just me.
Which round did you give Robin?
It was nothing debatable about this.
I had edged Robin with the 2nd round, if I remember correctly. I would have to go back to my notes.
Okay, I didn't take notes on that one. I actually never mind.
All right, let's get to the shit. Let's get to the shit. Chef Trez and Show Off.
Listen, right? I was expecting Show Off to win because Chef Trez is double booked. I didn't expect Chef Trez to come out cooking like that.
Jesus.
Show Off, my man. Show Off, because I fucks with Show Off heavy, but he definitely stretched his product. He should have condensed his rounds more. I think he was equating for Chef Trez freestyling, so he was trying to like add extra material to the round to make up so if Trez was freestyling, it would combat that. But I think he put too much on it. Where I think like Trez came out there and just did what Trez do. But I definitely didn't expect him to get his rounds off like that, being double booked. So that was a pleasant surprise. It was a great battle. It actually was a better battle than I thought it was going to be. So I was definitely pleased with the outcome of the battle.
Okay, so we got to wrap this up really quickly. We have Mr. Charlie Clips in the back room.
All right.
Y'all want to talk about that battle first before we brought him up, or what do you want to do? Or do you want to talk about it?
Bring him up. We can talk about it real.
What?
Y'all was supposed to do a drum roll. Goddamn it.
Clips.
Yo, what's good? What
Shout out.
Clips in the building.
Y'all can hear me clearly?
Yeah,
we get you clear.
Yes, sir.
Turn your phone this way.
Huh?
Can you turn your phone this way?
You got to text that early, Wing. You.
Oh wow.
You know, Clips been messing with
up his whole setup now.
Last few days.
You got to look.
Clips got on me about the fact that I didn't have directions from Suffolk to Virginia Beach. Clips been on my ass.
You see what I'm saying, Wing? Now nigga got to get low and shit. I'm in a hotel. I don't even.
You want people all in your business. I like painting back there. That's really nice. I like culture painting.
Is this good money?
You're good. You're good.
All right. Bet.
To my crew, we gang up here. You may have met EJ at the event. EJ, that's Wave Gang. We are network up here. Ray to your left, that's Red Hoodie Ray. To your right, that's our new guest, guest host, Madison. Up top,
shout out.
That's Savage Vandross, Savage Chronicles, and on the other side, Super Sicko.
Yo, what up, everybody? What's good?
What up, though?
For sure.
Ain't nothing, man.
What's going on?
Blessed as usual, man. I can't complain.
You had a great battle.
I was talking about.
So, do you think you not freestyling? How did that impact you in this battle with Rosenberg?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. It ain't impact nothing. And what I mean by that is that wasn't the ultimate test of not freestyling. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And salute to him. Loved his performance, his consistency of how he raps and everything. His style is simple but effective and dope to me. So it's not by any means taking nothing away from him. But what I mean by that is that that's not a test of not really freestyling. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, like a test of not freestyling is somebody bombing on you with certain things that might have rattled you or something, and you got to rebut. Like say if I had something to expose or something, right? Like some new shit to expose. Well, those are the joints that's hard not to rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know the truth, or if you gotta break some shit down, then it's like, nah, nigga, I gotta get myself out of this situation. So I'll give you a prime example. The third round, it hit him so hard that in the beginning he said, "Here come the rebuttal." So I thought like, oh shit, he about to rebuttal this. Okay, he could probably take this round if he got something, and he didn't have one. But the fact that he needed to say, "Here come the rebuttal," that's what I'm basically trying to say. Like that's when you know, like, all right, I said I'm not gonna rebuttal, but goddamn, I'd have to. Fuck it, I got to. And that didn't happen. It was nothing for me to rebuttal. So that's what I mean by this wasn't a test for me of not rebuttaling. The only thing that was difficult for me, right, is like I got like a superpower with the rebuttal and stuff. And when he was talking pretty much during my round, and I'm like, yo, if we agree that I'm not going to, don't try to also talk knowing I'm not going to. That's like tying my arms behind my back and boxing me and telling me, yo, don't throw no punch, like, you know what I mean, boxing, but you still kick me in the nuts. It's like family. My arms are ready behind my back, tied up.
Like you cheat, nigga, you cheating.
You know what I'm saying? So
for me, your rebuttaling or freestyle rebuttaling, you and DNA for me are some of the best people doing it. And I think my only issue has been in the past when you've done it is relying on it throughout the battle opposed to having more freestyle rebuttals than written. You know what I mean? Right. I feel like when everybody was making that such a big thing, it's kind of like, you know what? I love when DNA does, one of my favorites with him is when I think they was at Don't Flop overseas. And there's others, but that was when I was just like, you know what, this is amazing. But when I think it was him and Cortez, it may have been him and Cortez against Scissors and somebody, and Arsenal may have been standing behind him, and he was carrying Cortez, in my opinion. But he had freestyled all the way off to, I think, the lion that was on Arsenal's shirt. It was like shit like that to me is an art. That's not something to mid-round rebuttal or freestyle. It's something to mid-round rebuttal or freestyle. It's, to me, because y'all do it just so effortlessly, I feel like that's when it becomes a problem, when it's lazy writing, because that's what you're relying on because it's short prep or whatever. But in this battle, even if you did it, I thought you did in certain cases, but it was befitting. for what it was that you were doing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I didn't care because you know.
You know what it is? As far as the whole freestyle thing goes, here's my assessment on everything. As I was talking to Jims, you know, because Jims is like, bro, you are really the greatest. Like, I don't think you understand. And I said, I actually do understand. I said, and that's why I do what I do. I said, I watched LeBron get 20, and 10 and get told, oh, you didn't take the last shot. You're a bum. I watched, you know what I'm saying, Floyd Mayweather beat everybody they put in front of him, and everybody still says you're not fighting nobody. 27 world champions he defeated. And guess why Floyd couldn't retire before he was 50 and 0 and all that? Because the people mentally wouldn't let him, because he couldn't leave, because people just still kept doubting. No matter how many people he beat, it just kept being, oh, you're not really fighting. You ain't no fighter. You're not good. You're running. You're ducking. 27 world champions, and this man is ducking. So I think people get upset with me because I've been through the entertainment side of battle rap, but I'm the only one that been through it. So I put it to you like this. I even go all the way back. Against Averb, right? When I battled Averb, when my battle came out with Verb, after all the complaining and everything, after I smoked him, that's my boy, but back then after I smoked him, my battle had more dislikes than likes. I was the first battle rapper ever to have more dislikes than likes on a battle where I performed my ass off and worked hard, but yet the whole Midwest is just dislike. It caught up to this day.
Yep, we lost clip.
Hotel Wi-Fi.
Hotel Wi-Fi.
You know what I mean?
But while Clips is like, our Clips loading back up, we might as well talk about this battle until he comes back. When you start off with
that, got 3-0.
So, man, what you hold on? Wait, what'd you say? Sick?
Hold on,
I heard that. Sick.
Oh, he's still talking. Hold up.
Now, even now, I'm still getting hated on by the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that might be my fault. I'm in a whole. I don't have. If I do it again, I connected to the Wi-Fi. I was doing good, so that might have been me on my end. But my fault on that. But basically, what I'm saying is, first one to get more dislikes than likes. What happens after that, right? I go ahead and I battle. Who I battled after Verb? X Factor. What happened when I battled X Factor? Smack goes, nah, I'm saying this is an unlimited one rounder. You know what I mean? When I finished battling X Factor, what happened? A bunch of blogs, I cheated. Bunch of fans writing, I cheated. I went overtime. There's no overtime. It's unlimited.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're cheating. I battled Big T. What happened? They loving me, couldn't wait to get that boo out. They boo me. And what I do, I laugh and get them right back. So I basically bring all this up to say this. Since 2011, when I first entered the platform on URL, I've been in the entertainment part of battle rap. There was no other person getting more dislikes than likes. People saying like, oh, he's cheating. Oh, he's this, that, and the third. I was going through that. So imagine working hard and busting your ass, right? Even let's go to a couple years ago when I beat 10 people, when I was smoking shit. You know what I'm saying? When I was smoking shit and was like 5-0 in my
30 again. Damn it.
Damn. Right when it's getting to the, you know.
Let's get on the goddamn hotel Wi-Fi.
I was about to say, might as well jump on it. Might be better than what he got now.
Like, share, and subscribe to the channel.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well,
just keep messing up my editing. Keep going.
We were just about to talk about some more battles. So, which battle y'all want to get into until Clips come back?
Well, he coming right back. I guess did we finish?
It might, you know the hotel.
We got to connect first, but
wait,
Ray muted.
Ray, you on mute. Ray.
I was just going to say, as far as Chef Trez and Show Off go, I had Chef Trez winning. I thought Show Off had some stuff, but like Savage said, and like I said, I owe Chef Trez an apology because in my prediction, I said he was double booked, he was gonna lose, and the chef came cooking. The chef came cooking.
Chef came cooking, ready to prepare that meal.
2-1 Show Off. Go ahead. Oh, Clips is back. Go ahead, sir. Oh,
he's on now.
Wing stop. Wing stop.
I keep turning it off to watch the Sixer game. That's me. I had to watch it one more time. My fault. But, I'm fucking with y'all. So my bad. Because I love where we was going with that. So anyway, so basically, what I'm saying is, imagine you busting your ass, right? The whole, he don't have third rounds. I love it because I had third rounds since probably 2014, all the way up into my second rounds was my mediocre rounds, but everybody's so focused on the third. He don't got thirds. Had thirds for many years, and I'm talking about y'all can do the homework and go back and check. I'm going through that through years of having them, still getting told I don't have them, right? So then a couple years ago, smoking shit left and right. I'm on fire. I'm talking about not losing rounds, nothing. Niggas do a champion of the year panel, and I bust out laughing because somebody sent it to me. So I said, let me watch a little bit. Jay Black goes, no, you know who having a phenomenal year? Charlie Clips. And we didn't even discuss him up here. My bad about that.
Wow.
So here I'm going having a phenomenal year, whipping ass and focus and everything. No blogs, nobody saying nothing, nobody doing anything. So now, right, you still supposed to go, Clips, but you a professional. You supposed to do that. I am. But I acknowledge that battle rap is entertainment. Like, don't get mad at me. Everybody want to treat it like wrestling until I come in the ring running down and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I get in there and I wrestle. And it's like, well, what are you doing? Why are you wrestling? I'm like, because y'all niggas made it that way. Like, now y'all mad at me. So my whole thing is, I'm gonna even show you even one further, and so I can pass it to y'all. Let's take the Jazz battle, right? Smack goes, yo, give it up for Jazz the rapper. Yeah. Give it up for my brother Charlie Clips. First time I ever walked out in his crickets. Nigga in the front got a thumbs down emoji on the stick. The shit was like this for Jazz. I came out, nigga, spit this shit. This shit went down like this, right? So I even give you a prime example. Niggas don't want to hear nothing from me. Even when I'm saying, like, even when they going crazy, when I'm like, oh, I didn't know Jesus was Jamaican, everybody going crazy, right? I'm freestyling. Then I go, what I'm supposed to do, cry because you brought a fake Jesus? The girl in the crowd, like, yeah, you are. Remember, I was like, yo, bitch, don't, but I don't even call women that, but it was just so like, yo, what's up with y'all tonight? What's up with y'all tonight, man? Niggas is talking all, we don't want to hear that shit. Go back to the Danny battle. When I'm getting ready to freestyle, we don't want to hear that shit. Then as I start going, oh my God, he's getting crazy. Just shut up. Like, so my whole thing is, I say that to say, I love freestyling because I know people love it, but they're going to pick me apart at everything I do if I don't have an attitude. I've been told, even if I'm killing because I'm smiling in a battle, oh, you smiling, you playing too much. I'm like, that was just a 30. Like, what the fuck is the problem? But I love it, though. I'm a psycho. I love it. Let's keep it going. What I do in the Jazz battle when they wasn't fucking with me? Y'all not. When I said, something, man, fuck y'all. And I end my first round, right? And then in the third round, when they going crazy, like, oh my God, bring it back. I said, you want me to bring it back? They said, yeah. I said, fuck y'all. And what they do? Yeah.
Right.
Because it's entertainment. This the game we in.
Right.
If you want to see somebody be serious, don't want them to freestyle, want them to go 1,000,000%. When they whooping ass and doing their thing, salute them. Don't act funny when they come out. Don't do all that because these other niggas are scared. These other niggas is, yo, they ain't gonna like me. Yo, I stay up all night. The fans, oh my God, I took a loss or whatever. Man, I'm out there like, man, you niggas, man, this me. I do what I do, and you're gonna love it at the end of the day.
Period.
You dig what I'm saying? But the passage to y'all though, the situation with Rosenberg not doing it, I kind of liked it. Kind of not really doing it. I kind of, it wasn't a freestyle. It was just, I didn't want to look like I was complaining. So I had to try to put some words together to say, if you want me to stop freestyling, tell him to stop, shut the fuck up. but I was trying to do it without going into freestyling. Really, you dig what I'm saying? Now here's the irony, right? Here's the irony, y'all. Not freestyling might have saved him a little bit more. Actually, and it's crazy to think of that because I already whipped up as he was doing what he was doing. I had so many rebuttals for him that could have sent that man packing.
Yeah,
pack your luggage, Rosenberg. You out of here. So
it's like they took your Street Fighter, like you know what I'm saying?
Took my Hadouken away from me. Yeah. Took my shit. Hey, they took my Hadouken away. You know what I'm saying? Well, and like I said, this is me I just wanted to go back to further so y'all can get the artist mindset of like, yo, since I first came back on URL after battling Tay-Rock, my first battle, more dislikes than likes, complaining about a 1 round unlimited, booed against Big T, a bunch of complaints. So I've been through the entertainment part of it. So it's like I done held battle rap down when the legends and goats was out the game. Niggas don't like, I be hearing these stories, right? Niggas be like, yo, who had the fastest rise in battle rap? I watch niggas say Twerk. I watch niggas say Geechee. And I just sit back and go, this is how niggas disrespected God. You
gotta understand, Clips. But you gotta understand, Clips. A lot of them people that saying that, they wasn't around when we first jumped into this.
Right.
So all of them people that saying the Twerks, the Geechees, they're gonna. I mean, when you get me, Savage 6, somebody saying Charlie, they looking at us like, what are you talking about? But we were actually telling the truth.
They do their homework.
Facts here.
And it's crazy you said that.
Everything you said, real quick, everything you said, man, it sounds like you are a LeBron James in a world full of Skip Baylesses. No matter what you do, they're going to always have something to pick up with you.
Hold on. I want to say something real quick because I'm from Dallas, bro. And Skip Bayless started down here at the Dallas Times Herald and then went on to the Morning News. He's always been a troll. I have never liked this dude. I'm offended that you even mentioned him.
But if you listen to what Clips is saying, it literally sounds like he's LeBron James in a room full of Skip Baylesses. No matter what he does, people are going to say, oh man, no, you still ain't doing enough. Oh man, no, you still ain't doing enough. Clips again, he could do 20. Clips could do 20 and 20. No, man, you still ain't doing enough. You ain't take the last shot. You should have killed him in the 3rd round. Should have put your foot on your neck. You should have put him in the cobra clutch, put him to sleep. Like you should have.
And here's what's crazy,
like,
bro.
No matter what you do.
Here's what's crazy. I don't mind that. I love it. Just when I do me, let me do me. That's the only thing I ask, yo. Let's see where I'm going with it because it's already a premeditated thing about me. Is he going to be serious? Is he going to bring the 3rd round? And is he going to freestyle? You dig what I'm saying? And it'd be so crazy, right? Because I'll be like, I'll be like, so say one of y'all battling me, and y'all be like, oh, you just battled Rosenberg or RBE, and I come on, I'll be like, you said I battled Rosenberg on RBE. Niggas be like, oh my God, come on, nobody want to hear that. And I'm like, God damn, like, yo, I feel like a bad comedian, yo. Why did the chicken cross the road? And niggas like, oh my God, man, why, man, why?
Cliff, going into your 3rd round, you battling Rosenberg at RBE, and it's an RBE crowd. When you were able to suck that life out of the room from Rosenberg's 3rd, do you think that took a battle that's potentially debatable and swayed in your favor? Because I know there's a little bit of controversy with Rosenberg because he was saying he didn't like the ARP actually responded when you was talking about him saying your text and you used your battle IQ. How you feel that actually impacted the room when you landed at 3rd?
Oh, I stole a battle. All right, here's how it goes, right? That's a great question, by the way, bro, because I'm going to break it down to you, right? Here's how battle rap goes, and this is what I mean by premeditated, and we all could agree to this. This is how battle rap is judged. Whoever you going for, right? So let's say you going for Rosenberg. Let's just say Rosenberg is who you going for, right? The 1st round is close. You go, that one debatable. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know how to call that. Let's say Rosenberg got phenomenal 2nd, right? So you go, oh, I got Rosenberg 2nd, 1st debatable. Let's say Rosenberg beat me in the 3rd that night. Then you go, you know what? I got Berg 2 and 3. I get Clips the 1st. Just to not make it look unbiased, but it technically is. But you're trying to give me one just to make me so when you argue, I gave him a round. I gave him one. Like, damn, but we know it's all right, cool. So with Rosenberg, and this is exactly how it was going to go to answer your question. When we did the first round, right, in my mind, I was like, I think I got him, but only because he had a dry moment for a second. It wasn't I smoked him clearly and none of that, but I know how to count rounds. And I'm like, okay, there was the dry spot right there. That's what I need. That little 8-piece, little 10-piece, whatever it was nothing there. I think that's going to get me that round. Second round, I already knew my second wasn't really that crazy. I'm like, I could get by with it, though. He went so crazy in that second. I was like, oh, my God. Okay, Clips, I'm glad you have this third in the pocket because, boy, it would have been over. So the third round, right, what the third round did was this. So I played a Geechee audio, right? The Geechee audio wasn't a haymaker. It wasn't to have the crowd going crazy because when you really listen to it, he just punked them a little bit, but it was enough for the man across from me, which was Rosenberg, to feel like he was like that day he should have stepped up and said something else instead of saying that's not in my character.
Right.
So when I played it, what do he do? What is that going to do? What is that going to do? I said, shut up. It's my turn. Knowing psychologically, I got him.
The Jedi mind trick.
I got him, right? Here's the funniest part. You see me, I forgot. It was the second round early. I take my phone. I send it to ARP real quick, right? So I sent it to ARP. Now, I knew where I was going with it was like, yo, what's going to be the dramatic part of all of this? Because where are you going? If you have no ending about it, it's not going to hit. So when I said ARP, what Rosenberg doesn't understand as a man, you got to defend yourself sometimes. And ARP didn't. I knew putting ARP on the spot. It's not that he wanted to check it and kind of go in my favor for Rosenberg, but he's a man. And when you put a man on blast like that, like now check your phone.
Right.
You know what I mean? Check your phone. Because what you gonna do? Nah. I ain't gonna check it. Or whatever the case may be. Then I'm gonna be like, oh, you ain't gonna check it. Well, both y'all niggas now. I already got some shit where I go at both of them. You dig what I'm saying? You like protecting sucker niggas, and it's gonna be a sucker league. And this is why these suckers leave and go to another league and break that shit down. It would have hit him. So the best thing for him to do, which Rosenberg doesn't understand, was for him to look. He didn't disrespect Rosenberg. He didn't say why. Because now imagine this. Imagine he checks it and go, we'll talk after this.
Right.
Like, yo, this is crazy. He looked up and said, I see what's up. I see what's up. So now I went around because Rosenberg response, he can't handle what's going on. Then he like, oh, here go the rebuttal.
Now in the face. He was
then the freckles start moving around and shit. You know what I'm saying? They was on this side. They start going to this side. I'm like, oh, I got him. Easy work. I got him. So the third round, to answer your question, I had to do all it. But the third round, bro, I love my third round, and I'm happy I had that because I'm not going to lie. It's not that I was my back was on the ropes against somebody who's more superior. It's my back is against the ropes because of who I am. Right. And to come in here knowing what just transpired a month or two ago, how everybody feels like you playing around, you freestyling, you're not doing this. I'm already on thin ice with everybody. You dig what I'm saying? So my thing was, what can you do that's phenomenal to kind of change the thing? Not just bars, but what can we get from you that's of substance to talk about for the whole year?
Right.
Because you could punch it, you could scheme and punch somebody's head off, but now if you don't see Rosenberg on RBE for some months, what's gonna happen? Oh, Rosenberg ain't no more. If you see Rosenberg, you dig what I'm saying? The trickle effect, and it starts happening. So not even saying and salute the Berg, salute to the trenches card, what Easy got going on, but now him and Swamp not going down, him and thing. So now you start seeing Rosenberg doing little parts, saying stuff to ARP. Oh, I don't like how he checked the phone. See, divide. What's the card called?
Divide and conquer.
And that's what my round was literally about.
You did
divide and conquer.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Divide and conquer. And it was divide and conquer too. So I had to divide and conquer and separate two people from each other. Like, break this shit up, man. I'm here. Break this shit
Clip,
up.
I got one more question, Clip. I got one more question, Clip, and then I'm good. You on Wildin' Out?
Yes, sir.
It's another dude on Wild out there. Everyone asks about when that's Conceited. Do you think Conceited is ever coming back? And if he does, who do you want to see him battle?
All right, Khan never coming back. I'm gonna just put that out there. Khan is gone. Like, and I'm talking about. See, Khan thing is this. Khan love hosting. Khan love doing stuff like that. This what people don't understand. Battle rap is beautiful. This is my baby, but battle rap is difficult, man. It's tough. It takes over your life. Like, seriously, like if you're working on an album, battle rap can stop your album. If you try.
Oh God!
Look, every time.
You know what happened? My cousin called my other phone, and I dubbed this one, so he tried to call me on this one. So I tell him I'm doing an interview. Yeah. That's what happened. He called. Now that Wi-Fi good. We good. That was a phone call. So hold on. Look, calling me now. Yo, I'm doing an interview. I'm gonna call you right back, blind motherfucker. So the thing with that is that Khan will be beautiful for the sport. One of the best punchers to ever live in battle rap. Created a lot of styles and everything, but he's gone. Me and Hitman mess with him all the time about coming back and coming through, and just the conversations we have. I don't know, but what I will tell you is this. If it is light at the end of the tunnel for him to come back, he told me something, and I'm going to tell y'all exclusively up here. Nobody else has this information. Make sure the feds ain't watching. He said he'll take Rum Nitty if he come back.
Right.
Okay.
He's out, and I'm talking about that's straight up. Because I always mess with him. Yo, you come back, you gonna get your head punched off, nigga. It's just gonna be your chain around your neck. You mess with Nitty, nigga. Just to test him and see, you know what I mean? He like, you stupid, nigga. I come back, niggas know what's up with me. I'm like, slow it down. I'm like, nah, it's sped up now. Ain't nobody slowing nothing down.
Right, I was about to say.
So he said if he come back though, he said that would be the battle that he would take. So salute to him for having that. That's what he said though. And here's the thing: it can happen technically, but I know the amount of money that is going to take to get him.
Yeah.
And unless maybe Drake sponsoring the card or Caffeine want to dump the whole bag, or Chrome or RBE figure out a way to get this major bag for him, because you know his thing is he worked hard to get where he's at. And you got to think, right? These dudes be like, you know, that come back from certain stuff. Let's just take a look at the people that tried to enter battle rap again from the industry or whatnot and ain't do too good. That kind of hurt image, record sale, a bunch of shit you got going on. Yeah. So he come back and get smoked. What's the thing gonna happen when they post the episode of Wild 'N Out? The comments gonna be like, yeah, stay here. Don't come back because you got your ass whipped, and he don't want to see that. So he will come back. It's just gonna take a major bag. So I said he's not, because the amount that he want, God bless. I hope he gets it, but I don't see. I don't foresee it happening. I think if Drake did the card, I think Drake can write Khan off as a tax write-off and get it back. That'd be like the only way.
Tell me this, Clips, because they talk about, you know, Hitman Hollow's crowd control, yes. But crowd control to me is actually I rate you at one of the highest, is that because no matter whether the crowd is good or bad, you have the ability to get the crowd back, and you was kind of talking about that. But tell me about, like, what is it? Is it personality? Is it because I know sometimes you come in and you chop it up with your opponent's team and you be, you know, over there, you roast them or whatever, but it makes them hard not to react to what you're saying during the battle. So Can you get into that, you know, some of your tactics as far as that's concerned?
Always scan the room. Go watch the battle before yours. Go watch the first battle that happens. Know who's who, kind of look at the crowd, know who's feeling what they like, what they don't like. Listen to the people, because you can kind of hear who's on what. Like, channel the room. I always tell everybody, scan the room before you perform. And that goes to even music artists or whatever that's having performances. Scan the room. Understand what you're about to get into. Scan the room. Know who you're going against. Prime example, when I went against Twerk in the small room, my second round was originally my third. But I transferred it over to, I moved it up to my second and left my first, because here's what I knew. And I'm just telling you how rooms work. I'm not gonna be as electrifying in terms of my energy, in terms of how I deliver my shit as Twerk. I was not gonna beat Twerk the first round, no matter what I do, unless he didn't have anything. So I knew coming back with the acting like him and rapping just like him would steal the energy back. So that has to do with the room, because I knew how they would be so receptive to him the way he rhymes. So you got to know who you're going against. So somebody like Hitman Holla, who you brought up, is a prime example of going against like a Tay-Rock, knowing Rock gonna have this shit jumping and everything. But Hitman thing is like, I'm tougher than you, I'm smoother than you in terms of that delivery. So his performance and his little tricks, like Hitman, the type of person, he sit a water bottle down and he'll moonwalk to the water and shit. And you'd be like, yo, like you moonwalk into the water, just pick the water. But he got his tactics that make you go like, yo, nobody else is doing that. And I think that's where Hitman, I brought up Hitman because I know you mentioned his name. I think that's where Hitman get everybody. Hitman doing shit that niggas never thought of. Like go through little shit with Hitman and go back to the battles of adding show out to jump in his battles, to his bring it back and do. He does stuff that nobody else does in terms of his performance. And for me, I'm just more of a slickster. I'm the old school slick boxing nigga. I step on your toes and uppercut you and shit. You know what I mean? I step on your pinky toe and you be like, hold on. And you look down like, God damn. And then boop, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, oh, he caught me. So for me, I scan the room. I channel the energy. I see what's going on for the night. And besides that, I'm just bugged out, bro. You could go to the jazz battle where I had them going crazy after not messing with me. Let's go to Briz Rothstein battle when I battled in Houston. They couldn't wait to boo me in the second round. And I said, yeah, something. Y'all fuck with clips. Let's play a game. Called the next nigga that boo me is sucking dick. And what everybody do, But guess what? Freestyle, haymaker, shakes the room. But if I don't freestyle, if I don't grab the crowd at that moment, I'm done. Go back to the Big T joint all the way in 2012 when I battled Big T, I think it was, or 2013, one of the times or whatever. When I battled Big T, when they booed me in Chicago, next joint. Oh my God, right back. Because y'all love me. And I know y'all love me and I love y'all. We just had a disagreement. We had an argument with the wife. Baby, what you want to eat, baby? That's how the crowd is. That's how the crowd is. Baby, you just hungry. What you want? Because think about the crowd. I don't want to hear this. So you're feeding the crowd. So look, I know you angry at me at this moment, baby. That means you hungry. What you want me to feed you? I got you. That's how I view the crowd. What you want to eat? And they like punches, schemes. We don't want freestyles. Okay, I know what y'all want to eat. I got y'all. And that's how I approached.
I remember Hollow being in London rapping, and in the middle of his round, he said, "Oh, y'all don't want to hear that? Y'all want to hear gun bars?" And it was like, "Yeah." And this nigga just came with all gun bars.
Another master. You know what I mean? Another master that has been through the trenches, done been against the best there is in this game, and who freestyles phenomenal, and who understands the game on how to get a crowd back whenever you're slipping or you don't have them, and how to get that back. So that's my little tactic, though. I'm just a slicker person than everybody else.
Clips.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Clips, I got one for you. You gonna go ahead and stop Easy's run?
Great question.
That's a great question. So me and Easy was just talking on 15 Minutes of Fame. Hip Hop is Real. We had a great conversation, and every time me and Easy talk, it's always a great conversation. And he ready for the smoke. I just put it to you like that. He ready for it. I always, if you notice, I never call him out. I never say I want to battle him, because his thing is I'm his GOAT. I'm his favorite. I'm like his in-game battle. And he feels like I have a bunch of tricks up my sleeve that he wasn't ready for at the time. His thing is he's ready now. And see, I love what's going on, because even if I'm winning these debatable battles or these performances haven't been phenomenal or whatnot, he feels like I'm getting weaker. And I love that. I love that, because that's what's going to make you take the battle, because you think you got one.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? I never want to take nobody that's starting to look weak or that seems wounded. I will never run up on a wounded person. I will still shoot you from afar. You wounded, nigga. I don't know what you got going on or what. You know what I'm saying? like the cutest cuddly animal backed in the corner, jump out and do something because it is wounded. Leave the wounded niggas alone. You know what I'm saying? So he felt. You know what's funny? I'll give y'all another exclusive. He texted me the day before yesterday. Oh man, you keep getting lucky. You ain't gonna keep getting lucky, nigga. I got something for you. I kid you not. This is a text message from him, and he texts me all the time, no matter what's going on. Me and him be laughing. So look, Piper Boy had posted like on a YouTube joint. You know how they be doing the votes. So my third against Rosenberg is in there for round of the year. You know what I mean? So I'm ranked like third. I think Easy's, I forgot what round against Hitman first against Easy, my round in Swave joint that he just had. So I texted to him, right? So look, I sent the screenshot of the votes or whatever. I sent it to him and I said, look, just be careful or whatever. And he wrote me back and said, well, as long as you ain't in first, that's all you need to know. Because he was in first place or whatever the case may be. So it's brewing, it's there. I believe it's gonna happen, and I think it's gonna happen. I don't want to say summertime. I think it needs to be. I think it needs to be cold. I think it needs to be cold. It needs to be dark. It needs to be like one of those type of joints. You know what I mean? Like it needs to be snowing outside type shit.
What is your mentality for that? What is it?
Well, you know what, Wing? I haven't created one yet. Like I haven't even thought about it yet. Like for him, I'm not premeditated. Like I'm not thinking about not one line. I'm not putting nothing to the side. The deck, because I wanted out, because here's how I look, right? I feel like energy can't be duplicated. So I feel like it can be close, but it can't be replicated. Like you can't replicate energy. So whatever I come up with today is thinking of bars and doing what it won't be the same when I get the call and say, yo, we locking y'all in. Now the electricity of the mind is like, oh, I'm nigga, easy. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You start putting all that stuff together because you just putting stuff to the side, but I ain't battling him, so I don't feel like my heart is in it if I'm putting lines to the side already. I want my heart to be all the way in it, and that's a situation where y'all won't have to ask me the question, do I have 3 rounds? Y'all won't have to ask me the question, am I gonna freestyle? Yeah, because yes, I am. And I know I am. You know why? Because you have to leave everything on the table.
Right.
You have to leave everything on the table. I can't go in there not being me, trying to satisfy people for no reason and get my wig split. I cannot do that. Right. I can't make it home bleeding.
Part of the skill set.
Yo, word, look, get home bleeding like, damn, I should have freestyled and I said, I know I should have freestyled, man. Why didn't I fucking freestyle? So I'm leaving it all on the table. What I will say, great question. I'll put it to you like this. It is going to happen. And I almost want to guarantee that it's going to happen this year. I would love October, November type
fall type,
scary Halloween type vibes with him and everything. And, that's just to let y'all know. I know y'all about to say don't do it probably, but I don't even mind going to Philly to give him a home game. Woo! I'm home everywhere I go.
Right. Okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Max out 3.
The kid deserves.
Hold on.
I just said max out 3. What you say, Wayne? Max out 3. Max out 3. What, Wayne?
I like that too.
Okay. We got to plug the home team too.
So I would take him in. He did his thing in New York. So see, that's good for me because nobody can say New York showed me favoritism because they loved him in New York. So but
it's you, Charlie.
Yeah, and I ain't battling New York in a long time too.
Exactly. Do you understand the backstory, the whole promo? Come on.
But that's why I said I'll take him in. I'll take him in Philly. I know they love him out there. The kid deserves a big time home game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That wasn't big enough.
Huh?
Big T wasn't big enough for.
Big T was. Not I'm joking. That's my brother. I know once he see this, he gonna call me like, nigga, shut up. That's my brother. But nah, it just that where T was at in his life at that moment, it wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? If T would have waited for a while and went on the street that I know he can, but he jumped into that. Who wouldn't take that battle that early? Get what I'm saying? A chance to stop his run at that time. Anybody taking that battle. But Easy is very intelligent. Not because he looked like a nerd with the braces and glasses, but he actually is. That's why he stays away from me till he's ready. That's why he doesn't battle DNA. DNA is very dangerous for him. Now, Easy will have the upside of kind of downing DNA and clowning with the Gary shit, and I was really in the trenches and you wasn't. But DNA is tactical and very witty and intelligent. So that's why. So Easy knows what he does, but I don't think he could keep on running anymore. And you know, I allow him to get his jog on and not interrupt his jogging process. But he got Reed Dollars. I think he's going to battle somebody in August, and then I think after August, I think that's when we probably lock in.
Okay.
I got a quick question to go back to the Rosenberg battle. Your third round, was that the round you crafted first? Like when all of that information came to you, was that the one you crafted first and was like, okay, this is going to be my third round, and let me structure everything else around this round?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you what's funny. I actually just made that round up, probably like the day before. So let me, and that's not to downplay or brag. I bring that up to say this. Some of my greatest performances came today. Like my second round for Rex on my grandmother's grave, I made it that morning. And that was actually one of the best rounds that whole battle. I made it that morning. So here's how things work with me. So with my process, right, I already kind of had the information or whatever, right? It's funny. Rounds like that, where you don't need too many bars, come out easier because you don't really have to. You get what I'm saying? You don't really.
You got something to work off. You already got something to work off of. It's gonna put his stuff together.
My nigga, exactly. Everything laid out for me. That's like I walk in a pizza shop, the dough here, the pizza sauce here, the cheese here. Oh, shit.
1, 2, 3.
Cheese, pizza done. I already got the ingredients. So I didn't have to go in there and make my own ingredients from scratch like I had to do in the first. You dig what I'm saying? Where I got to come up with, okay, I got to berg this and berg that iceberg and Titanic and Heisenberg. And all right, boom. That a third round, I already had the information. Then my brother, shout out to my brother Leon, he been sent me the Geechee audio, like probably like 3 weeks ago or whatever, like 2-3 weeks ago. I already had that. Now my only goal was because now if you look at the tail of the tape in the third round, it's two different stories that's going on.
Right.
That's why I really like the round. It's two different stories. One, I'm telling you, you're not like that. You just got finished telling me you would have shot something up. You would have did this, that, and the third. Well, let me show you what I know about you. And on top of me showing you that, now I'm going to strip you of your integrity of you talking to another league on the side while this man putting all his energy and work into getting you a name like me. So it was two different joints. So I already had it. The only thing was, what am I going to attack with? And my main thing was, how am I going to end? What's going to be my haymaker? And I'm still blessed that ARP looked at the phone. You know what I mean? Because that really added to it.
I feel like that was a nosy moment because I definitely was like,
if he doesn't look at the phone, like I told y'all what I had in the stash, that would have clipped him too. But it saved me from having to attack my homie. You know what I'm saying? Just because he's supporting this dude. But it's like, you know what I mean? I got to do what I got to do. So. Yeah. So my third round was literally made a day, maybe a minimum 2 days before the event. I already had the ingredients. I just had to put it together.
Right.
Real quick, the mailman left a comment. He wanted to know, was it difficult to get the crowd back after Hollow broke down your style?
Oh, yes. Mailman. Where was you at? Because I needed help with my delivery that day. Look, when Hollow did that, right? I should have moved my third round to my first. Because my third round was a little bit more intricate than my first was. And I'm gonna tell you how beautiful Hollow display of breaking my style down was that day. When he did it, right? I'm like, the Kit Kat joint, you see how easy it is to flip that? I'm laughing to myself. I'm like, so This is how I love battle rap. So y'all sitting here going crazy over stuff that y'all been going crazy with. Because my mind is like this. He's breaking my style down that y'all love. I am the main event right now because of this style. What is so negative about it? Like, but that's the beauty of battle rap, to take something positive and to strip all the positivity out of it and make it look like something you shouldn't do.
Right.
So basically, like what you did with Twerk in the second round.
And, it's the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing. Took the style that we all love and made it cheesy and funny. So now when he goes to watch this. When Twerk goes to deliver, notice even when he's saying something fire, it's just not hitting. Because your mind is like, oh, that's what he was just talking about.
Yeah.
So imagine being told you ABC-ish, you easy Kit Kat, right? And in your mind, you like, I think I got some Kit Kat shit in this first round too. I think so. I think I got some Kit Kat shit in this round. And now you trying to like take, like, you like, all right, hold on, let me. But it's like, nah, it's too much. So now notice when I go, it's like, it's not crickets. They still messing with me, but it ain't hit the same as if I would have went first.
Right.
And that's what I learned. Like, it's tough because you don't know whether to go first or second because you don't know what your opponent got. But that's a day where it's like the way he broke that round down, so phenomenal, right? To the point. Here's why I'm really mad at myself that day. And this is why I don't mind when people ask me, oh, you're going to come with 3 rounds because you be bullshit. This is why I take it, because it's my fault. I didn't even make a second round. That's how bugged out I was at that time. I didn't even make a second round for Hollow. And if you notice, my second round was kind of cringe because I was attacking Cortez. I was attacking D Chambers because what happened was, and then John was in the building that day. I'm like, well, shit, you ain't doing nothing. Come on stage with me so I can just do something real quick or whatnot. And that's why I brought. Now imagine if I would have focused up, still brought John out, brought a mirror, and put the mirror in the middle of the. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is why I was like, yo, man, you just like, what is wrong with you? And that's why I knew I was bugged out, because I'm like, yo, this is the biggest battle at that time. Right. You really not gonna focus for a Hollow to Don? So Hollow whipped my ass in that first and broke me down strategically and smooth. And then I battled Passwords and went crazy, I think the following week or something like that, and then battled Lux right after. So I was so bugged out. I took Lux and Hollow to Dawn about 2 months apart with a battle with the legend Passwords in between. And that's why I say niggas ain't doing what I'm doing. These niggas ain't built. These niggas ain't tough.
That's
man.
Stress.
That's stress.
Nigga,
what? Nigga,
that's stress.
I was taking ibuprofen for no reason.
Good Lord.
I knew I was gonna go through some painful shit taking on these 3 phenomenons or whatever the case may be in that short ass period of time. And I didn't basically see, when you living in a moment, sometimes you don't plan out shit. You just enjoying life so much and the shit so fast. If they come with you with the amount of bread they offer you and say, yo, I want you to fight Mayweather, Canelo, and Tank, you know what I mean? 1 month apart. Nigga, like what you said, 360 million? Mama,
hey, sign me up.
Mama, listen, this is all yours if I don't come back alive, because I'm taking it. But that's what I mean. So the money drives you to do all that. Now, where I'm at in my life, the money is not driving me to take battles per se. You know what I mean? I really took Jazz and Danny and the Rosenberg battle, because Rosenberg is top 3 or 4 on RBE, Ill Will, Big K, Rosenberg, right? So I got my little mission over there where I salute the Big K and Mook, phenomenal job from both of them. So this is no slight, but I did beat Big K. That's why I started out with that. I beat Big K, right? And guess when I did that, do you really see anybody really parading around about that? No. That's what I mean about going hard and really having 3 rounds and really getting crazy. There was no parade for me. There was no tremendous amount of blogs for me. I just took out one of the top dudes on RBE, Crickets. So I'm like, okay, Rosenberg is also top 3 or top 4 if A-Ward comes back over there, but he's top 3 or 4. Okay, cool.
Two-part question since you went there. You're right. There was no parade for you. Who did you have, Mook or K?
They go my internet acting up again. My internet.
Harlem.
My internet. Listen. This what I. All right, that's a good question. Mook first. No biasness. I think the Mook. You talking about in the doghouse? I always been in the doghouse. I'm a married man. You know how
Mook had an amazing first. Amazing first.
Yo, he was putting that shit together, like putting it together. His suit, right? So I'm gonna break it down in that analogy.
Okay.
Big K second round. Big K put his suit on. When Big K first started off, he didn't know how to put his tie on. Mook had the suit and the tie on and everything. Big K ain't know what he was doing. So Mook was helping Big K in the first. Then Big K started putting his own shit on. Then Mook spilled something on his suit. So now it's 1-1. You know what I'm saying? So now it's 1-1. Mook spilled something on his suit. So now it's 1-1. And then because the ABC, you know what I mean, and the DOG and the OG, and I get where he was going, but it was a drop off from his first was so phenomenal to me, and it was just a drop off while K was ascending, getting higher, going upward or whatnot. And the third round, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I will have to watch it again. Me and John was having John, my brother Nate. We was back there breaking stuff down to the point kind of like we was missing shit as we was. It's like a fight. So we watching a fight, but in the house when it's like, yeah, nigga, yeah, da-da-da, and you turn and talk, and then you miss so I missed a couple of, I'm like, what'd he say? And I had to ask the person next to me to get that. So I got it 1-1 so far. I will watch the third, and I will come back up here just for 20 seconds and click back off and say who I got if y'all want to know later. But when I back
don't talk to my rounds, Savage. So I was asking.
You got to freestyle. We ain't talking. You got to freestyle. No.
So I was asking that because I feel like the praise is not there for Big K. So when you said that, I kind of felt like, okay, well, you didn't get the bed of roses, you know what I mean? The praise, you didn't get any of that. Because I feel like I don't feel like they've given Big K any of that for since he's been here. And I feel like, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's kind of that would be the reason for that is.
Well, you know what? To break it down, right? Let's just say this, right? Mook, Mount Rushmore, GOAT, legend, one of the greatest ever. I'm saying this is what everybody holds him in this regard. A nigga be lying if he say anything other than that. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of us as GOATs, legends, and stuff, and but to be able to be stamped that is such a phenomenal thing. And I look at it like this: K is on his way to being that, right? And when it's all said and done, K is a legend. You know what I mean? He got a couple more that he probably got to do, but he's a legend to me because he went over to another platform and survived the URL, umbrella, like he got from under that umbrella.
He did King of the Dot. He's done all the majors. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. To go from Def Jam, you understand what I'm saying, and go over to another label and sell records over there. You dig what I'm saying? You gotta applaud that. But here's the problem. What I believe it is. We rest in peace, Pat, another legend and GOAT, right? Mm-hmm. Pat's capability to add comedy, charisma to his performance was something that we never seen.
Absolutely.
He put himself in a different bracket, which made us love him because he separated himself from the black people. He had his own thing going. And not to make it about race, but let's just call a spade, because a lot of people in the spade is black. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people can't rumble with that.
Right.
K is a gun bar expert. That's why he's phenomenal and one of the best. But the thing is, that's also what might be holding him back from getting his flowers, because we haven't seen a crucial breakdown of him breaking stuff down. Even when he had the stuff with Adi Boom, he displayed the paperwork, but he didn't break it down to get rid of Boom. The paperwork got rid of Boom, and Boom got rid of himself. He just applied it. But he didn't take that shit and break it down to make you go, this dude is out of this world.
Right. He didn't do a creative nothing.
So like if K would have added in a Jamaican accent, breaking down the paperwork or something like that.
All that shit, you feel me? It puts him in another bracket. Because here's what people do as they watch him. What do everybody do, man? I would have shot that 3. I would have went to the basket on that. Nigga, you ain't playing. But that's what we all do. We all say what we would have done. So when you watching Big K, right? He's phenomenal with his style and everything, right? But everything has that tempo, or whatnot, the same tempo. And he like you got Mook in front of you. You got Charlie Clips in front of you. He didn't try to strip us up and like break us down to the point where you like, oh my God, this dude is so phenomenal. He gonna do his thing. He gonna tell you how he gonna shoot you, how he used to sell drugs or he moved weight and he do that. So what's happening is he should get his flowers regardless because the nigga is fire. He should get his flowers. But the reason why people are not throwing them at him just yet, because he's not appreciated, because it's the same thing over and over every time you see him.
Right. Okay.
That's why I believe it is. I don't think it's nothing changing with him. I don't want him to change his style because his style is perfect and got him where he's at. But he's going to have to battle somebody and go somewhere that we've never seen before to give him that one. To give him that one go, like, because this is how I feel. I feel like when you're a puncher, schemer, or whatever, you can keep doing what you got to do, right? Let's take Danny, for example. Danny punches all day, right? But Danny created parallel universe. He separated himself from other. I say every time I make a rhyme, I can't stop thinking of a parallel universe. I got to stop myself. I keep going, y'all know. I'm like, no, you know what? You're doing that too much. I ain't even yours. Stop doing that. Because I'm like, yo, it's so fire. He created something. Everybody that punches, yo, get off the ropes. The Nitty goes crazy with the punches and stuff. K don't got that special move. K don't got the special move. You don't hold back, block, and then spin around and do something with K. So I think what it is that you see one K battle, you've seen them all. And I think the moment he battles another top tier legend or whatever he does, and he takes one of them rounds and goes somewhere else, there will be nothing to discuss because the kid deserves his flowers. The kid is fire. He just took on Murder Mook, and everybody's saying it's debatable 2-1 either way, regardless of what anybody say. That is an accomplishment. Mook is one of the best ever. To battle me and to battle Mook, he's there and he deserves his flowers. But if you've seen 1K battle, you've seen them all. So for the people who don't want to give him his flowers, he also ain't giving them a reason for them to snatch him. He waiting for them to throw him. You got to snatch those flowers. Then that's what I think it is.
So Clips, one of the things that happened in that third round, which makes it more debatable, is a lot of people saying that K had a fake angle. How do you feel about fake angles?
I don't mind fake angles because guess what? We all got them. I ain't got no AR in my closet right now. You know what I mean? AR come out the closet. I lied. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So all these angles are fake. It's your selling. How did he go about selling it? And see, now if they saying it's a fake angle, then that means he didn't sell it well. And that's what I'm talking about right there, because that's not his style. Let's go to Tay Rock with the whole joint with Kid Slade. Rock didn't know what to do. Do you think what I'm saying? Rock didn't know what to do with that information. The information was too much for him. He didn't know, because you know why? All I do is scheme and punch and put it in this pattern. And Rock has the same pattern every time too. So he didn't know what to do with that. So with the angle that K had or whatnot, it looked fake and sounded fake because you didn't feel it coming from him. Like, I put it to you like this. He didn't slow down. He ain't try to talk to him.
He ain't make it believable.
He ain't get believable. It's like, cause you this, that, and the third, but this, that, and the third, and you running with the manager was a cop, and this, that, and the third, but this, that, and the third, but this, nah. You got the. Last week I was on the block trying to get 5-0s. We the same, Mook, because last week you was on the block with 5-0. And this is how it goes. See, you start off and then everybody like this, but everybody like this.
Story telling. Yeah.
Where he going with this?
Nigga's a goat, bro.
Good looking, bro. Because this is some this how this shit
Damn,
goes.
Like, tell me more.
That was crazy.
Yo,
I thought he was finna freestyle that shit. I was like, this nigga's finna come up with a freestyle right here.
I was going somewhere.
Yeah, but that's what I mean because
Uncle Ricky.
right. Because even if he would have said, now let me break down. I do. I'm not Italian, but I know a little bit about it. Now let me break down a mook. You see, a mook is a nigga that, and you break it down. We all like this. Oh shit! Tell me more. What's going on? But when he rhyming, the story's already told before he even get to the main part. Yeah, you hang out with a cop and you nigga to stop and you roll with the block and you stuff on the. Nah, if K would have just like.
I think arguing with his pops didn't help either.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You know,
it's gonna be a game 7.
Right,
not to cut you off, Clips. It's gonna be a game 7. Boston came back and won.
We only care about the Laker game. Continue, Clips.
That's great. hey, them Lakers. Listen, Warriors win this next one. Be careful. Be careful. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, if they go to game 7, they're gonna be, the Austin Reeves, they ain't been to game 7, you know what I'm saying? So they better get it in game 6, Doc.
Yeah, they gotta get the next game. But yeah, so just the way he was in the argument, like you said, it just wasn't. If he would have look, see now, these are the moments, right, where freestyling is beautiful. Because when Mook Pops is that's my OG, that's my dog. So I wouldn't want K. I'm glad K ain't do nothing to say nothing fire against him or whatever, because I want Mook Father out of that. That's my homie. So I look at it like this, right? Imagine if Mook Father arguing, right? And then K would have said some shit, some is fire. You ain't really arguing with me. You sending a cold word through the wire. Like, hello? Now as simple and plain as that is, the moment, because you see in the interaction, would have went crazy.
That's crazy.
Would have went crazy. But that's the part, right, which separates like some of us, the way we think, away from others, because some people can't branch off from what they already made. Right. I feel like this is a fight. I know we watched the game tapes, Coach, and I know you said LeBron gonna go to the baseline, but my heart telling me he gonna spin here and go to the elbow and shoot. I got it. Like, that's just instinct. Some people don't want to follow their instinct because they nervous they're gonna get off track. But I'm telling you, if K would have took the talking approach, the story would have hit more. But he put it in such a rappy, pattern form that we looked at it as another rap instead of like he really trying to talk to him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because K, like I said, is one of the best, but K rap like I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to wait around. Like, I'm trying to go. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I always laugh, and that's what he always remind me of. He goes, this, that, to the third, but this, that, and the third. I flip half of a bird and hit half of the curve. You zip, zap in the nerve, pit, pat for the third, and chit, chat for the bird, flip, pat for the word. Give me my check. Give me my check. That's what it sounds like he's saying after. Give me my check, and I'm out of here. But what I will say is, K should only take certain people now. He stepped up another level. Battle me, battle Mook. Step up. Don't go backwards. Whatever you do, don't go backwards, because it's 2-1 either way. Don't go backwards, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just keep it going. And he shouldn't be arguing and writing stuff online or whatever. Sit back and bask in your in the glory, because sometimes winning, when you go against the caliber of somebody like Mook, is not. Mook got put on by not smoking J Mills or whatever. What a lot of people had Mook losing.
You win the war.
Yeah. Right. That's what matters at the end of the day. Right. You brought Mook to RBE
for a little while, so we're gonna try to get the last few questions in.
Okay.
So real quick, Mailman, he got another good question for you. He said, do you pay attention to any up and comers? And who would you like to give a shot to?
That's a good question.
RBE.
My twin, LaFleur Soul, look just like me. So I would take him on the strength of that. I think the URL class is fire. I love the brick class just as well. I actually like. I think Remedy Loco got a chance to do something different. I think he just got to master it. Once he master it, he's different. I like Remedy, and I'm shouting out both leagues. I don't care, like the show everybody loves. Remedy Loco is tough. Caution is tough over there. Pain and Coach Coleon is tough over there. You know what I'm saying? We could go over the URL side. Hanzu, Foots, LaFleur Soul, Clutch, Ease. You know what I'm saying? Ease, if Ease accent, I promise y'all, like his accent is gonna also be the reason he pop off. But if he didn't have that heavy ass accent, I think he'll also be out of here too, though. I think the accent is fire, but I think certain joints take him away from you, like wanting to keep hearing him all the time because his accent is so, you know what I mean, so heavy. But these dudes is fire, and LaFleur Soul, I would probably give a shot to. I love Foot's thought process of what he thinks about and how he thinks in terms of the new cats.
Foot's is fire.
I'm hearing the homie Authentic has been getting crazy lately, but I know Authentic from back then when he used to be in Dub.
Me too. I'm happy to see him around.
Yeah.
That's dude. So
it's so crazy because when I battled Authentic in a 1-rounder, I think I took him in the 1 round. I got to go back and check, but that's how far back he goes. So to hear he's new, that was already somebody I gave a shot to. So Mailman, that's who I would give a shot to, probably LaFleur Soul, and yeah, I think LaFleur Soul, and I think Foots. I like probably and Hanzu too. I mess with Hanzu, but I want DNA to smoke Hanzu. They've been going back and forth. So those are my two that I probably give a shot to out of all the new people.
All right.
One more question from Mailman. I mean, he got another good one. He said, "Who's your favorite body?"
You got to put a quarter in the machine. Nah, we're not doing
he said,
that.
"Who's your favorite?" Mailman said, "Who's your favorite body?"
Always be the Rex battle.
T-Rex, nigga. That's T-Rex.
My back was against the wall that day. My family name was at stake. My name was at stake. It could have got real dark and ugly for me. The reason why I love that battle so much is because my mind was so clear and I went up there just ready to lead. That was the one battle I left everything on the stage that I could possibly bring. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if he was going to try to bring paperwork. I didn't know if he was going to bring people. I didn't know what was going to happen, yo. All I know is when we did the trailer and he said, "I'm getting personal," I said, "Oh, I know what he's doing." And it's crazy that he was just so hyped. What I said in the trailer, Rex is going to be on his block in Harlem, and I bet you, and it flashed, and he was right in his hood for the first time in a long time. I said the cliche stuff that everybody does, like this, the old Smack DVD. And I said, now I know what he's going to talk about. But here was the difficult part about it. When, and if he didn't talk about it, I would have, now this is why I say how things work. Imagine I don't win a coin flip and I go first. Okay. And I defend and I break down the Pops joint and all that, and he says nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
I opened the gate of people now going, hold on. First of all, probably you lost that round, because what the hell are you talking about?
Like Hollow did with Arsenal in the third with the paperwork.
That's how you got a guilty conscience. That's how you something going on. So I say that to say I was blessed that day. Yo, the stars aligned for me so perfectly that day. I told y'all, I got up in the morning. I went across the street by the community center from my mom's crib. And I stayed outside the whole time, creating my second round, yo. Created my whole second round. And it was like, yo, today's the big day, yo. I can't walk up and down Harlem with people saying I lost the Rex, yo. I can't do it, yo. I can't. And I didn't know what he was gonna do. And once he started talking about my Pops, you could kind of see me look and go like, yes, okay, he's about to die. You know what I'm saying? So the Rex battle will always be my favorite because that's still my nigga now. We squashed it. We've talked like men. That was really somebody I considered family at the time. Nigga used to really just call my phone and say, yo, I love you, bro. Like this how that was. So what he tried to win off of was so disrespectful to me. And it'll forever be that because I had to protect myself and my mom's and my family and shit. So the Rex battle, yeah.
All right, my last question is Clips and Cassidy.
I think you mailman, nigga.
No. My
mailman like Puerto Rican or something like that. That's crazy.
My last question though, man, because I know y'all took a couple of shots at each other. Clips and Cassidy, man, what's up, man?
Yo, when I tell you Cassidy, my boy, every time I finish battling, right? I don't never see Cass before the battle. Every time I get off stage, Cass come walking up with a blunt. I just be laughing like, yo, why do you keep popping up after my battles? Yo, where do you be at? So we was just laughing the other day. As far as me and Cass go, I ain't gonna lie, it was there at that point, and it will forever be there because he's one of the greats too. You cannot deny his energy. You cannot deny his sales, his numbers, and what he brings to the table as far as advertisement goes when he's locked in for a battle. One of the biggest phenomenons in terms of numbers for face-offs and everything.
Man,
he talks crazy. So he'll put me where I need to be mentally because I know he's going to talk to me spicy. But the thing is, that rivalry part is not there no more. But all it takes is a phone call for the rivalry to begin again. So I'm not opposed to doing it. It can happen. You know what I mean? But we will have to get into it for me to go ahead and do that.
Just tell the truth, Charlie. It feels a lot more motivating when you get a deposit. You know what I'm saying? Like everything starts coming together. You know what I'm saying?
hey, you ain't never been wrong, nigga. You ain't never been wrong. Hey, listen, that nigga be like, man, I don't want to do this battle. You hit that shit, you check your account. I said, yo. Nigga start preparing this shit. I said, yo. You know what I mean?
We really appreciate you. We really appreciate you.
Man, salute, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Yo, no problem. I appreciate y'all. I ain't gonna lie. This is my first interview besides like Hip Hop Real 15 Minutes of Fame. Sitting down, chopping it up. I don't even do these. I haven't done this in a long time. I love what y'all got going. When I do my next one or whatever the case may be, let's get right back on here. Win, lose, or draw. I'll get right back on here. So whenever y'all need me, I fuck with all y'all. Whenever y'all need me or whatever, or just let me know. We ain't hit my phone. I'm back on here, yo. I appreciate the questions, the love. Like y'all ain't hold back on nothing. Y'all ask real questions. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for real.
Before you go, I want to take you out with a question. Actually, I wanted to ask you earlier.
All right.
When we were talking about conceited. Why does Charlie Clips still battle with everything that he has going on?
Some things is just embedded in your blood. Like it ain't nothing you can do about it. Like I don't give $30 million, $40 million, $50. I will have events in my house. You know what I'm saying? I will have battle rap is my baby. It's therapeutic at the same time, especially when you win. when you lose, that shit ain't therapeutic or whatever. But it keeps you afloat for things that happens in life. No, this is no bullshit. If you can survive battle rap, right? Like battle rap doesn't affect you. It doesn't. Then you ready for the world, yo. Because this shit here, this sport is killer. Like it's a killer sport. So I do it to remain sharp, to remain steady, to remain focused. It's not money driven for me because I don't have to do it for. God bless. I don't have to do it for the financial gain, even though it's a beautiful thing to receive a deposit. But I just do it for people like y'all, and that ain't even because y'all on here and we on here now. Like just to know I got an interview tonight, getting some love shown, I can chill for the rest of the night, feeling appreciated. Niggas don't understand how that shit is when you have a great performance, yo, and you walk off that stage or you do these interviews and you won and you did great, or is it 2-1? But either way, but you still did great. When I tell you, it's only one thing in the world that probably hit harder than the love you receive in battle rap. And pause. That's when the ball landed your number on roulette. That's the best feeling in the fucking world. or when you get the two jokers and the aces in spades, ain't no better feeling than that. So walking off the stage, just receiving the love from the people continuously, these interviews like this, why not? Like, why would I stop doing that shit? You know what I mean? I want to damn near say never, because if they have known 54, and I'm in a wheelchair, y'all, are we all not gonna get up and watch it? Like,
I'm coming to the battle. If you are known 54 in a wheelchair, I'm coming to the battle, sir.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I might have an oxygen tank though, but I'm gonna be at the battle.
He gonna be in the wheelchair right with you.
Hey, I know how niggas be passing out at the event, but nigga ain't gonna get up and pass out at no 54.
They might have to feed me, and my what was it? My in-home healthcare person might be with me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be at that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about?
He's gonna be on oxygen and some more shit.
Hey, I'm
the aid with him.
Nigga, this is a new gun. Bayonet, the knife is squirt. Everybody push your button. Niggas' buttons go off. Now he on life alert. niggas rolling around in the wheelchair. Oh my God.
Oh, that's crazy. It's gonna look like the scene from Goodfellas when he was snitching on everybody and all the mobsters was up there. They was on oxygen.
On oxygen. Hey, one of my favorite movies. I know we're getting out of here, but one of my favorite movies. I watched Goodfellas 20, and Rosenberg had a Goodfella line that I like too, about which we'll call him Joe Pesci or whatever. You know what I mean? So when he said that, I'm like, oh, that's a Goodfella line. I got to start using my mob movies. But yeah, Wayne, you know what I mean? Battle rap is my baby. I love it. As you can see, you see where I'm at right now, right? Like, I'm here with y'all. Fuck all that other shit. It's gonna forever be home, and I ain't going nowhere.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all.
Salute.
That was Charlie Clips in the building, y'all.
Fire.
I guess we can wrap up the Divide and Conquer next week, so we have more to get back to. You know, this is one-on-ones though. This is one-on-ones, and while y'all here, you know, go to my Twitter, the pin tweet, cop the merch. Fuck with your boy. Yeah.
Make sure y'all get that Savage merch, Savage Van Draws.
Alrighty. Are we still talking battle rap, or what are we doing in terms of our pop culture section? What are we doing? Do we need to cleanse and reset? What are we doing? Do we need Monty?
Hey, the floor is. I know Sick wanted to discuss.
I know. I actually got to tap out.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we want that Sick rant on this particular subject that we talking about.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So we won't say that. We're gonna put that in the pocket. You know what I'm talking about? Let's put that in the pocket.
This was a great show tonight. I mean, we kind of got started a little late. If we might be able to do something.
Yeah, we'll do something soon. We'll do something before.
Because
I gotta get in my AKA Dr. Umar bag.
That's the fact. Hey, we gotta talk. We gotta talk.
I gotta get my Dr. Umar bag. It's some things we gotta talk about.
I really wanted to talk Tory and this sentencing. I'm so mad.
Oh, man.
We're gonna get to it, Wayne. We got more. We got more. Shout out to Clips. We got
bars
more.
going on. But yeah, that's a
all
fact.
Right, so look, before we get out of here, real quick, let me ask y'all this question. What artist was it that you passed up? What artist was it that you passed up that you didn't think was dope, but then when you actually went back and listened to them, you found out they were pretty dope?
For me, Future. I hated that shit when he first came out with that shit, bro. I'm not even gonna front. I hated that shit, dog. But then, like that nigga fired, dog. But I ain't gonna lie. When that first came out, dog, I remember like, man, what the fuck is this shit? This nigga's like singing off key. This shit is terrible.
You stupid.
I'm just keeping it 100, you know.
That's Migos for me.
It was definitely Migos for me. And I'm gonna tell you, you know who put me on Migos?
Who's that?
Jack Boy Maine.
Oh, that makes sense.
Shout out.
Jack
Boy Maine. I'm sorry. I don't like that.
He will put that makes sense.
I was like, okay, I like it when he says a little flow. Okay, well, you know that's the Migos. The Migos. Who the hell is that? Yeah. Talking about the Taco Bell people?
Not like Taco Bell people.
Yeah, Or was it the top? I think it was Taco Bell.
The Three Amigos.
Yeah, I was like, okay. And then ever since then, I was like, I kind of like, they little jingles. All right. Shout out to,
Drake helped him out a little bit on that. We heard it with Drake. And it was like, hold up, no, they hot.
Yeah, no, Drake. I guess mine would be Drake too, because I hated the fact, like, he pissed me off when he starts to listen. You can't steal Mac Dre shit. I'm sorry. You can't replicate the Bay Area. You know what I mean? I have a problem with that. You over here talking to, life is too short. Now, come on, my nigga. It's a different feel. You had to be there. You know what I mean? You was 15, 14 years old, sneaking out the house at the Players Club type shit. You cannot recreate those moments.
Yeah, Drake is still away.
And then with Mac Dre, that's just a different, bro.
That's a whole, it's too. You can't. You just need to leave that alone. You gotta leave that alone.
Right.
You can't mess with the old classics looking ass. I heard that fucking Puff Daddy remix and every fucking thing.
He can do Pop, Puffy, all that. This is the Bay Area speaking. I'm sorry.
Y'all like Ice Cube said back in the day, jacket for beats. Y'all all can get it. Everybody's shit can get stolen. It's the remix era. Originality is not what it used to be. Shout out to the real artists.
Look, you can say that again, EJ. You definitely can say that again.
Yeah, because I'm seeing today's artists remixing stuff we came up on.
Facts, bro. Already, I'm like, bro, that shit ain't even 20 years old yet, dog.
Right.
Like, I'm my parents now. I'm my parents, man. What the hell is this? Nah, man. What the hell is this? This ain't music.
Madison, I'm not quite there because shit, I am the I'm the oldest motherfucker on here, so I can really be like that. Like, what is this goddamn kid listening to? But I be, you know what I'm saying? Some of the shit keeps you youthful when you write. Hold on, let me check this out. When it came, hold on, let me fit. Don't talk to my rounds, Wayne. Hold on, just a second. I'm talking from the old people's perspective here. I'm saying some of that shit, when you get used to it, you be like, okay, I see what they're doing and where the music progressed to in here. You could still have your love for the classics, because to me, don't nothing beat 90s West Coast motherfucking rap to me. And nothing beats like the East Coast shit in the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just like 90s R&B, nothing beats that shit for me. You know what I'm saying? But I do recognize what these niggas is doing now. And because I hate what's the boy, the Earned It boy? Yeah, Weekend. I hate that shit, but I mean, they love the shit. I'll be like, God damn, how can y'all listen to this shit for a whole album? Hear this boy, it sounds like a teenage boy when his voice changes shit. I digress.
No, the rapping that they do now, it just makes you want to go and shoot somebody. I don't like it.
Listen to that. I don't listen to none of
that. They mumbling and shit. I can't. And no, Bree be playing NBA shit. I'll be around him, and I'm like, bro, I can't even think. I can't. I feel like I'm ready to go do something to somebody. It was different with a 3-6 Mafia. You know what I mean? Yeah, it
was more diverse.
We was just talking about Alpha Space and the Ghetto Boys with a song called "Die Motherfucker, Die Motherfucker, Die." And now you're talking about they didn't do that. Come on, Wing. Now don't get the young folks they join.
That was white collar gangster. I'm sorry,
but they were playing the Ghetto Boys. Ain't nothing white collar about Fifth Ward.
They were beating up a fax.
I know, but in the original song, they are not talking about killing fax machines. It's a metaphor in that movie.
Is she cold? Is she nice? I don't know.
Cool.
Well, now I will say this for me. The two people that like I ended up like learning about later was Tech Nine and Joe Budden. Now the Tech Nine story is funny. The Tech Nine story is funny because I remember going up to Best Buy and I was going to pick up another copy of Big L, the Big Picture CD. I have bought this CD literally 6 times. Every time I had put somebody new up on it, they stole the CD from me. So I was up there to buy it, and I seen the album cover for Tech Nine's Angelic, and it looked like a rock album. I'm like, oh yeah, y'all got this in the wrong section. So fast forward for real. If you don't believe me, Google Tech Nine's Angelic and look at that album cover. And so, like, fast forward probably like 2 years later, my homegirl Lee, she was playing this song called She Devil with Tech Nine featuring D12. And I was like, yo, man, this song kind of hard. Like, who is this? And she like, Tech Nine. I still didn't put 2 and 2 together. And then she started playing more of his stuff. And then when I started doing my own research, I'm like, oh, that's the dude I passed up years earlier that I thought he had the rock album or whatever. And then I just became an instant fan after that. And then with Joe Budden, never was a fan of Pump It Up or none of that stuff. I didn't become a fan until Mood Music 2. When my cousin played Dumb Out. When my cousin played Dumb Out, I was like, yo, who is this? He like Joe Budden. I'm like, wait, Pump It Up, Joe Budden? He like, yeah. And
Mood Music 2. Mood Music 2 took over the whole year for me.
Muggy said Angelic was fire. I think I downloaded it on LimeWire.
Damn, talk that Napster
Angelic
shit.
is a great man. Angelic is a great album. The minute I became a Tech Nine fan,
LimeWire. I'm talking
Gangsta
LimeWire is like AOL dial-up.
Nah, you don't know Kazaa. You don't know about Kazaa. Kazaa, yeah, before LimeWire. Kazaa. Yeah.
Oh shit. Damn.
Man, when I went back, trust me, yeah, Angelic is fire. When I went back, I instantly became a Tech Nine fan, bro. Bro, nice with it.
Travis talking about that Endo G and Lil Blunt. Okay, what you know about that?
Oh man.
You know he Kentucky by way of Texas.
But that was my question, and I guess we gonna save the cleansing of everything else in the world for the next episode.
Listen, yeah, that's all we're talking about. No battle rap next weekend, NWO, but we all have time to talk about that too next week. But listen, we may not have. We went EJ, y'all. We can't wait till next Thursday. We can't. We got to do it earlier. We are listen. We got to do it early.
I have some time tomorrow and Friday.
Tomorrow is Friday.
But we can talk about that.
I was about to say, wait a minute.
I say, yeah.
And Friday.
Making me
old ass nigga.
Tomorrow is Saturday.
That's a don't be
y'all. Get old, goddammit. Get like me.
Look,
I think you forgot to press live. Now you forgetting your days. You're double backing on days.
Now what we're not gonna do? See how you keep bringing up old shit, Wayne. What we doing here?
If we go do
hey, wait a minute. Hold on, Ray. Why she talking about me? She the one told Charlie Clips the wrong time. Anyway, continue, Ray.
Oh, shit.
What I was about to say is, if we go do it tomorrow, I am free. I am free tomorrow because I open tomorrow. So
it can't be tomorrow night because I got to work tomorrow night.
Oh.
Like I said, we can talk about it off camera. So nobody else really gives a damn right now.
No, we want to talk about it on camera. Saturday. We can do Saturday.
I'm off Saturday.
All
right, we'll figure out a time.
Not at night, in the daytime. We can wake up with the morning bullshit.
Damn, the daytime.
right. Hey, salute, Madison, man. Appreciate you, man.
Hey, salute y'all. Appreciate y'all having me up here, man.
This is
fun.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
See, this is how we do it. Yeah, Madison.
Yeah,
does a show. Well, he's not doing it anymore, but Madison was doing a podcast over on, what was the name of it?
It was Powered by Virginia Radio.
Mm-hmm. Going to get a shout out to what you was doing.
Oh yeah, Powered by Virginia Radio, run by Loud Seabrooks. We had a section on this radio show. It's primarily a radio show, and then we would go live on like Facebook or like Instagram or whatever. We could, go live on the social media. And we basically had conversations like this. We would like center it around like Virginia events, Virginia artists, talking about our league, TNBL, talk about events and just stuff like that, and general battle rap talk where we thought about it. We even had a section where we highlight whack bars. So yeah, man. I like this type of stuff. I like having the battle rap talk. I like to get real deep and technical and talk about the intricacies.
Oh, we're ghetto though. We're very ghetto. We're very
yeah. No, this is dope though. No, this is fire. Yeah. This is fire. I enjoyed myself. Appreciate it.
A lot of shit. Savage was very mild today.
It was.
Right?
It was.
Yeah. That's because we really didn't get into the whole recap, but I think he would have been cussing by the time we got to Mook in there.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, talk spicy. Oh yeah, I love it. I love it.
Mr. Ray, any last words?
Oh man, another great show, man. Again, thanks Charlie Clips for coming on. Great conversation. And salute everybody, man. Madison, thanks for pulling up.
Likewise. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Savage, what we talking about?
Long live Savage. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying?
EJ?
Wing? You know how I'm going out.
Well, it's your girl. Y'all already know. We can wing, RBE wing, whatever you would choose to call me. Whatever you choose to call me. Make sure y'all pull up next weekend. We have a great. We are continuing the mayhem.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday, we back again. Now we on over to No Way Out.
Mm-hmm.
The Brick series. Intake.
Mm-hmm. That big intake shit.
Yes.
Big intake shit. First class.
First class.
Yeah.
Second, May 20th. It's about to be a party. There is no VOD, unfortunately, but you'll see it when it drops on YouTube. That's all I got until Saturday.
Shout out to our featured guest tonight, Charlie Clips. Shout out to our guest host, Mr. Madison. Shout out to all my wonderful co-hosts on the panel. Great job on DNC2. We're going to continue because I feel like the Bricks did a level up, that we're talking about some superstardom, probably about, I'm thinking about 4 to 6 range of them boys and girls is about ready to move up and do their thing. But, like I was just saying the other day, Monty! You are now rocking with DJ Ladybug.
You already know.
Yeah.
Get into it. Here it go.
DJ always at Wave Gang Radio. We talking about man on the street, Mr. Polo. We rocking out. Co-star, pretty money. Yeah, you know the money pretty. In the smoker NY. Yeah, I heard he run the city. Gang, gang. You already know what the squad do. Blood and everything. 2020, what we into. You already know the name. Monty, King Jigger. Get your watts up. Ask around. I'm a mean spitter. Go get a flow spitter. Pinch hit a rim spinner. DJ Ladybug is the plug. Keep it low tenor. Back on my intros, you all know the info. Yo. Just call me Monty on everything tenfold. Wave gang, wave gang.
Hey, bring the whole thing down with the crew right in front of his face, nigga, give me space, yeah. Why you keep talking about the chat like a shit, say Che, nigga, fuck you think she gon' break down, I don't get a Chanel. Get her back home, I'm giving her hell. Truth or dare, I don't kiss and tell, bitch, I go nuts like Chip and Dale. Barry to death on the tall bar, she wanna talk my head off, she a lot, y'all. I thought you ain't no shotgun, right? Shotgun with a shotgun and a hot car. Little bitch gon' cut on YouTube, hey, bitch, she thick like Nunu.